It is Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, 18 past 1600 hours, British summertime. A little sunny around here. We here live once again on Ak24 Radio, Abrabapa Radio, Ak24 Radio GH, on all social handles at Ak24 Radio with another edition of Bamaso. This is where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come deliberating on all possibilities with which we would avail ourselves and become co-creators and catalysts in the making of a very beautiful and amazing Ghana. Here, you are the very Ghana you are so much concerned about. And if that is the case, the onus is upon you to be asking yourself the most important question: what of me should change in order to cause the changes that I need to have in our nation, Ghana? It's a tough call, a very difficult question to ask yourself, but that is the most practical way of we being able to create the future that we want to step into. So the very moment we step on this very platform is more about ourselves, working on ourselves every step of the way to once again be co-creators and catalysts in the making of a very beautiful Ghana. If you are in sync with this philosophy, this policy, this idea, you are more than welcome to join us as we travel this journey once again on Bamaso. And just Ronko Cassia, the Emu Donna, the Emu Pipa, and come baby, I will be a Sam Pempensi or feeding that Ak24 Radio, Abrabapa Radio, and Ak24 Radio GH. Social handles Nina at Ak24 Radio. Yaba, Yaba Twatwa, I heard you see to me, yo, and my woman Ghana to me fan into my pefra. And he, aha, Yanti, I say, yeah, and a Ghana now, Dan then you know, I can't watch them no. And he, Nisa, and a tear, dear, and your nature say, Bibi na enko yi wo my Ghana ho ade wo se ebusu ho ene se de na betumi asesa afaye ho a ye betumi ama eno anam so ama yen sa kasa Ghana na ye hwehwe no sa question e mu odin e question mu do mu api enye obi a na mepe so busa no ho sa question no na emom si amusi ho sa question no so a na che se yakwa remote control ya twema bibi asi for us to enjoy perhaps what we may need to enjoy. No, we don't want to put in an effort. If not forever, not happening there. For us to get what we want. And the little things, the little movements, the little actions that we can take to get us closer and closer to that very beautiful Ghana. No, and no one is quite near Baba if you are. And he saw Tianing Quadia. And a brass Ghana ni never join a Ghana ni, but you be as a Ghana ni. A cassa be you be as a Ghana near a samoa a muapi, a mudo. Na Bessa now chini na ya can't the path of righteousness and the path of our individual or selfish interest and needs. So Baba Junisa Ghana near your righteousness is towards Ghana. What would make Ghana progress is what you seek to have it happen. You don't take sides just because that person is belonging to your tribe. You don't take sides because that person is belonging to your religion. You don't take sides because that person is belonging to your career. You don't take sides because that person is your brother, that person is your wife, that person is your husband, your son, or what have you. You are on the path of Ghana, on the path of righteousness. That which will make Ghana thrive, that which will make Ghana move on. That is your point of reference. And irrespective of whatever the case may be, you are on the path that it is going to make Ghana a better and an amazing place. And Mr. And no better, sir. You see, when you come reasoning as a Ghanaian, one thing that a woman and say, no single Ghanaian will be a stranger to you. This is the truth. When you reason as a Ghanaian, no other Ghanaian is a stranger to you. You see, we talk about strangers here and there. If you all belong to the same body, you are not strangers. You may have not met before in physical being, but that person is not a stranger because they are part of you and you are part of them. And when you are reasoning as a Ghanaian, no other Ghanaian can be classified as a stranger to you. And if someone is not a stranger to you, you treat that person with respect. You treat that person with kindness. You embrace that person with joy. It's a better. It no be small thing we do for here. Now, it takes a lot of effort to travel this path. It takes a lot of effort to travel on this path of righteousness towards Ghana. And into that day, so that we will grow on the path of righteousness. And this out here needs said and nothing and another celebrity. Dr. Ebenezer Amofabuatin. Baby, I will be right. Yes, a champion for me in some way. And opening case about coming the papa in Nananketia, Ebundi. Apart from Onono, baby, I will be out here near some pensuino. Papa Smiley, Sanya frame here. Jumedian Huchame, Mamma Quaba, Eddie Abba Jumedian. So most of a Kwame Abba. Yan chair home cran and bring home my Anna, I'll grow soon the pusso. It's yan chair home cran and qua homanus way. Na Yama of Kwame Aquaba, no so more and Comoca cra, and a day. A of a chum naba, no for Kwame, fetch me, a of a chum, an abba. It's over June. Sir, what's him in car, any or me to honey among Comoca cra, Bamazo.
Then Cassio.
Now of a book, dear. Good. Now, of a Ghana, so to say.
Ghana, dear, and 7 be brave, say chrono. Congenital liars, and 7 can't check. Here, do my woman door to see our crown maker say, Chief Justice, Madame Chokolu, they are suspended. She's addressing the nation now. Kasasi so start here about 10 minutes. Accept her suspension, any the processes, any charges are banned. The abolition on us watch you. And who you are, who are tearing our YouTube.
Oh, okay. I see.
And if for the so special prosecutor also. And or team penning for me and son, only ignore GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority. And Yamaomu bail, says you say, no charge be a bailable offense. Now, Nipa me and son, woman to me and meet your bail conditions. Indeed, OSP handing over to DNI, Emma, yet one or 2 cells. Ebi a adeachi na o meet me meet condition dia o mu meet ama penifo hwe ma na bia ama o kofi agesa den so o mbesa da cell ho ti eye wo mu sia cell ne da say ye ehia fu e de bibiri ada se da pesro for na ti wo mu se ya no wo so aku se de brand pepe o mo ti e se o je chema want to me o dem mo be 5 days no say good when you good experience. They say, I see the dinner classes. I am friend of chairman. I would your friend of chairman Uber to me. So can I know what will be that true? Bibi, that every time that you are teaming a party, is a friend of chairman Uber to me. You are that chairman would to me. Your friend of chairman Uber to me.
You, Wafa. Yeah, so thank you for the update, right? Now, and questions and answers. I said, I'm a kind of grown up. So now, the medical busao say, me can be now, me can say, Ojune say Ghana near no other Ghanaian will be seen as a stranger to you. So I said, what I say, call custom.
Say, what Mintias, I said, no, Ghanaian is a stranger to me. Ghana ni biya Ghana ni. Unya, there are so many ways I'm meeting so Ghana ni. The kai di pakrono ano. Obe kasa, obe biya na no kasa, no obey actually be a chess way Ghana ni. Me can say based on the fact say me akrano without any word being spoken, you know. Me who Nigeria for be review Ghana. Me who biya, me who behavior pattern be a unique with Nigerians for. And a very rare second and EBS. Dialatemi, and I will be in a no class or can't drop for Casa Pay, say, yeah, and to almost into a Casanti. Medium of expression of English will be in a no can't to a can't English Bofubiano, straight accents, you know. A review James said when you're Ghanaian. Ghanaian should who ya behavior and nim dia. The will be in a no Casaqua, no one who's a Ghanaian.
I see. I'm saying. And the question more or less is not to identify someone or what you use to identify someone as a Ghanaian. So the thing, the statement is about say, Ode Ghana eyo pumesibre in our discussions around here. No other Ghanaian will be seen as a stranger to you. And I mean, I say, Otia says, call Castle.
I know. I think Metias based on patriotism and the Tumpa say Ghana ni biya dono who say we're very proud say we're Ghanaian. The pride on ewo. Me gidi pa me gidi no. Me Metias ye me gidi say me nyim tum da say Ghana ni biya be ye no so Nigeria ni da na Togo ni obe kata be Ghana ni pa. Why we kwa no break it down. Wako even to the ethnicity crowd up where Santini or Kata me san me when you look me Fantini me a Isrimuni or by breaking it down. I don't that's how patriotism, how deep it is in that question of my understanding. Or make sure say where you're Ghana yeah free at this part of Ghana.
Oh okay. All right. Yeah, you're breaking it down, Kakraofa. Now, when someone is not a stranger to you, how would you treat that person?
When someone
is not a stranger to you, how would you treat that person?
Okay, Matthias. Me dear, enka initially, me the stranger ebetunche. Inipe biya so yes stranger. We are Ghana new, we are Santini, we are extreme new. Depending on how, I don't know, a reciprocal, any decay, and a two. Say, what Sammy said, and I feel so a mutual respect. Woo boomia, a natural semi so, may return that favor of respect to the man. Even so, a stranger crana who approach me with civility. I return the same civility, you know, whether you are a Ghanaian or a stranger. So it's based on behavior pattern, and I'm determined, not necessarily granted. Because yeah, we say we are Ghanaian. Now, so who approach you now? Who yam yama basaba say biya straight away, you know. And I could be before. Am I answering your question? Hello.
Over.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Me
a bit of it. Also, at the end of reciprocal, yes, sir.
Yeah, yes. Depending on how any person be a Ghanaian or Afghanistani, and you approach you, be approaching me, or even be kasa, any will be obebusa or seven. It depends on behavior pattern and determinant, not necessarily we're a stranger and now we're Ghanaian.
Okay.
You know. So a Ghanaian also will approach me Bibi Basadia. Say ebeye where what ebeye Iran Israel war no be.
I see where you are also coming from now, and I love that angle, and I'll take it on that angle a little bit now. Enti Mami Musa, enti when someone comes and shows disrespect, na wamfa a humanly possible approach in meeting you are. Also be meeting with a non-human.
I'll pay you back in his own coin.
In his own coin. I see. Sa mum na ohwen say the way forward ana.
Say me nkwa na obusa me.
And you na me busa say sa na wo dwen say is the way forward ana.
Say ya me dia me say I cannot speak to everybody.
And you enter me busa say wo wonya wo bia me busa.
Yes, sa na me no. Say wo ye me ya dia. Say na me so my reciprocate. Na say we Kumasi ni Ashanti ni temi kra na uba na wadi ma o me kofi we kwase we ya meka say wo so we kwase ani na tika
now here dey na be ma obi atimi expresses a inhuman approach to things to say the workers will be a shiana why
I see say a better pen it will come from two angles from my perspective. Will be naturally where that bad person say we are there now and the behavior part when you be you bring that you come on board you come across us like that and now another second one so be be misbehave I want you aware of you know back we deliberate pass one day where just a bad person will be rude and brutal to anybody who the background of the outside won't say only pebisa and obi nso be your body a genuine mistake when you aware names to say I am from so be a so these two angles na me come myself.
I see o say obi or you naturally
what where just bad where just evil
and I meant to say kakra no naturally nature say o free ni na yemo ba no na oye rude and o free ni na yemo ba na
yeah well mean go back to ne mama from ba ade bi a waye ache aka ne ho one day one will accept say normal for him
okay
so obi o ha on say yeta ka se bi kwa say efie bi a mensa ewum mensa no onye ni papa o ni papa boni fo obi a woye boni nti yesi obi a nan so eka obi a ho so what is our kasanada
Matia no da yeah
enu nti yewo bia family bia whether family or ethnic or regional or country we benya a small percentage of people we are just naturally evil nti wunya obi a so we behave properly so we benya a small percentage woman dey a very natural with them becomes natural they don't even have to think so you're born what you are know why you're born you know each or feel so we're happy doing what misbehave why is a non-conformist he behaved differently from the norm what said that why I said into account I part of him one way something quite normal for him and I am so I can be not by mistake one said that deliberately by yourself by mistake he be our form why aware or by apologize I'm sorry I didn't realize we have been see and also I don't know a door so no be all there he doesn't give a hoot we are there obey one but sandy panel so a kind and a serious now it be all baby abefa bia bi wa bruchi bi o Ghana bi o Afghanistan bi o Iran bi o Israel bi o baby
you see hona me pese yenya yenti ase kakra debe wo ho so o se onipa kro no wa ya de no saa wa yes aka no ho enti wo sha ase o baby and no shase baby kro na hen fa would you be able to tell us
baby o free ba I don't know we don't know just any kro it may identify ways and HS o baby o free in the family so or family
that's right
that will be the source and what the chinchina na be our be pie yes so account for her and also yes so back on to follow say be before say one mark on to for that was his behavior pattern what the year baby obeko be aware say there
na say enye wo na de wo name environment bi a obi pie na ama na basa nyeza
abasa precisely
okay
so
enti ne sa ene tie ne se environment bi na obi pie na ama na basa dia na che se bibi ana akoso bibi ama na ayete se de otie no nyeza
you bet me I can say. Now, you number and care if you questions, you bet then confirm or deny. The best confirmation. But initially, between I can say yes.
But the bottom line is Bibi na see and Amano behave that way, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, say, yeah, Bibi never see that is the best we can say. What do you say? Yo, a ma walk a colacra, ya want to on Ghana, way baby no. When young go program Bibiano. ABI, you see, and I'm saying BBSC, there was a pregnancy. A doctor for say taking 3 cycles, 9 months. ABI some hormonal changes be a course. Tabua, my minister or missing the period a year fetus, a year then multiply, they were 1 month pregnant, maybe 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. No BB hormonal change be a happen. Who's a colony about one and have it to a crown, they are real. Na yare no ye ntimi entiti anu ode anyini so ye bon kompokwa ye tia titi no na se be woman mi nu mi nyane ye nwo ye papa no kwa na ye nwo mo no enne ye nyire abrofo up to this Down syndrome enkola ya no ma no so nsuo o mo kasa ye do hwana na ye ntia se ye nti no eye sa pe oba bi wu sa pe so o we de wo ye nsuo ba ye nya no kwan ye language no it means where bosom baby ye fa no konguram na ye mia na me nya to na kwan. We didn't know how to handle such a person, but education enlightenment abano and wabruchi no so obi wo ba no e sa akra social services takes care nipa pio abruchi and am so om do mu sika so ye hwe sa nipa no even though wontimi nye normal se minu mienu otiwa no kasa la nsa na ni ayi na no so nsuo wo mu ho se pio bridge ya wo manyini eye Ghana ha ka e just sani akola no kwan dada di be 4-5 years wontimi nkasa yes ana akola dia won nante na otiwa na no so nsuo we dey wo ye bosum bi nsuo ba we dey ho na be hwe no ye nya no kwan na emia na mene ato na kwan emuram che wati sa ansem yi bi da
yeah.
But abrutre the enlightenment, you know, a year they will not kill such a child. One bear social services, a very proactive and they did the entire psychologists and then a casa hoping say it be a speech in the bay normal crack in the man ya waka society. So Emma, and no dance crime so because I say you're Britain crime, meaning some no about. Near war, Mrs. Margaret Chatter time, not about and I know
Margaret,
no number, made a seminar man at time. Now, a home secretary, not the near fra. So, and so now, Yayano, a secretary of state for immigration. So, be a near fra, and the Bakunso, Minister Baku, now, what driver were disabled or the night when Timmy Nanti, don't say about food, one more. Support systems CPE. Now, we said Nipanua, Woma, ya point to leadership at the highest level. Britain, a great player in the world stage, now big developed nation, near Prime Minister and any Efra. Ghana has said Efra for Nquaran, Piom Jinja, Kwan, Stress is go. A very your minister, that be the Edward Trevy. No, it's a waste of time. You be meow or to agree, baby. But I'm with you, kid. Americano, ya manukwa ni paso ni na mane so. Inti say and so the near fraud, the prayer from Colabrimwa. So we say, Okwa American so be to say recharge or two numi and then Stevie Wonder. Woman near prefer. And so one could not say was racist what they told no yes, famous the whole world.
That's right.
And they recharge. Ya has a na ye need fry choir ye what see na obi aboni fra na be the why a great musician you need time for ye be miao me attract we be cry enti sane man na I think say it sits well in the disc in come out me
okay enti sane ye funu no mu kra na BBC ya bibi na asi anama ni pa
bibi see yes and without bibi no bibi amakwa bibi na trigger man ba
okay
akwala no ye abnormal sa yes bibi the break Charles and Steve Wonder no ni wo nyina any see home secretary and near for be see in there was show mommy hormones be what's a
that's
hormone
right, that's
you
right.
be a go wrong there be you know na ebe pie yen ha ye Ghana ha dia ya na unse ye ni understanding no and na yen say ni sika ye ni support systems no nti ye be conclude say we insuo ba bosom na ye be ja kwa ni tetem na dim na ye mia wo ne ya ato akun rembe na so unfortunately yeah I don't know so
I see. I say and come a bit might take several dimensions, but one dimension that I want us to stay with the buyer and I say on the ground to say something has happened to the person to behave inappropriately, irresponsibly, inhumanly, among other things, right? Now, if we want to give all the possibilities with which we would be able to channel our energies in finding what could have happened, in fact, the possibilities are quite endless. Said your work and the entity among other things, and then I can't be. And
reasons.
That's right. And what the person has been programmed to become, no. So I know unity when they meet you. Yes, Anette.
That's right.
And so once what the response to manner. And you be they also your program to become now their response and also their response and I say any other thing.
Yeah, dear no, and I mean dear no, two angles. But could be if you are not mentioning your program to treat such person in a certain way. And if you also are your meow to me and say, I didn't be with you. I know crowds, you better kind of programming. I said me. Maybe I'm free, but I know you're Ghana. No, send you paying abnormalities. Maybe we're home. Then now say, yeah, in your society, you need a better understanding. Until we just conclude, say, well, your boss from in Shuba, you're Jano Quai, and no, I don't know. But even though minimum salon, the American do a young Macacra could do, I said to come and who say, may she say, ma throw away the in Shuba, thank you, out of my mental faculties. Me who will be a why sir or a brofocrat to D, your friend a dean, social service here. Many a little bit of sympathy about such a person. Name me nya adadi say me meet me a say me need all the skills, a certain skill, a specialized skill to handle such person, look after them, which I don't have. And plus, here a lot of money, finances, and patience, and our skills. The patience will come under skills. And rather mean to me, yet, Sadi Pano Bonnie. I can say, oh, could I prepare Yadi way I am a buying friend or not. So, say, what would trade is easy support systems. No more, Ghana had ya. You need support social service behind ya. Tiji said, I call a chrono. Ni parents and now busheni nyina na say so me resource o me sika be a high a nurse be a or a retired nurse be obetumi ahwe no because the care no a specialized care and a normal person now between have to take obi a or go to a certain training or go through nursing college because sebi obi jani 9 obi dunso na no so this you have gone through some orientation be na what me a cleaning such a person up so very well to provide such services for you. Because and then meaning say in today's world, you know, you so enlightenment kakrebia by ha. We ain't mean ya sa kola no quite see could be an minute set 1 year. 1 day say na ukwe gracia or near me at work. And then we are a police proper a betcha. And that will come deeper. The solution answer will be resource capability. Then we be a support system, we be a nurse via overhead amount daily. So we will toilet. I want to be in call said no call even to clean him or herself up. Here specialized care, so you have to pay for it. Here a lot of resource.
Okay.
To yeah.
All right. And see, say only corona so what challenges here and there no say what physical challenges physical body challenges or mental challenges as well how we reason here the challenges now all present you know the way you respond or you react towards the challenge and also be dependent on who said you want to see a program on yes sir.
Precisely.
Yeah. And to see your program will say for rubbish is share rubbish now should be share rubbish yes sir.
Send it sana it's here. Yes, a program in a woman too. Rubbish and share another rubbish.
And to so be Jimmy let's see a program was for Jimmy share Jimmy also Jimmy be share yes sir.
Well, me my head me no man dreaming dream I can say. Sadia and 2 years, right 7 years now. Maybe I question myself, and then I come to a decision making. I will not just act. A friend saying, without reasoning. I'll say some decision be split second decision be. So I'll pause for a little while and think fast, think on my feet, and say, I dear me, so we could have a piece of because I mentioned about damn.
That's right.
I have to think very fast on my feet. And then, me thinking we are, and obey about tell me what, how I have to behave, how I have to handle the situation.
Okay. All right.
I have to think very fast on my feet.
Let's just say the Usi kind of earlier one, or say, so also can be say, only crona or be she no so no, I might or bunny inhuman way. And you also you pay would be Shiano Sapa Pepe. Oh, what is Sapa Pepe and Shiano Meboa?
Me can sa, and yet to say, let me allow me to revise.
Okay,
revise what I just said. A time be or her, maybe we'll see approach him, you know, I'll meet him in the same vein. Another time be so her, what is I, you know, is Yamia, may think very fast on my feet and maybe do something different. Yeah, maybe two. My choices now, I am, you know, and you're just one track,
and you're one track,
and 2 tracks, and you're one track.
But
at other times, you know, if you have a penny straight away, so the and because I we share my mutual or meet him in his vein, but you have about them the same time. No much chance. Next time, don't bring your negative energy onto me. Full stop.
In the time,
not a caution to the person. Negative energy.
Time and I didn't put in about them.
And maybe or oh, Martin, Papa, pretty for me, no organ, or Takas, I said, about a friend of abroad yet DC. That we know, oh, Signana, MPP, penny for
that's right.
On a Fiena, Papa, Canada, Japan. What's the media? We have no, you know, be see go them. So, one over to 3, baby, dear, what tell me the gutter, yes. Or mine, or no, so on care. Oh, no, so horse, but no, and Sunday now. Saturday, I'm saying we did the birthday, 65th birthday. What your speech be my way? Was see the people are trying to provoke me, and so me and few or you one can be a Canadian COVID do what? See, you know, say he was on an agenda, was about fighting for the NPP presidential candidature. I tell you, the know the go for preview at that time. So to say what free or revise say you know. Because you have to come across a warm up to people, delegates, not to. You say, can he be there? What did you maybe at them say on printable ways? A fear was the gun, you know, I can say, one private party, the city, you know, passage, what he means to make kind of her. Say, you know, we're open a new page, you know, Nipa, it is not a crana or so, best say, or beg no, or one respond. Can he be there about 2-3 years ago, Anka? Workers were Jimmy also can wait Jimmy what but down we can in there. She said, workers were Jimmy call over here now was 3 now. Say, oh yes, sir, what they have to vote. They have to be seen, say, or be all sir, highest leadership, you know, that the do a team Biana, Ubi, and every castle penny will crowd in the president. Over the casa and TC or review the behavior,
okay,
which I think is positive. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You, let's just say no review once an hour the my so.
Oh yeah. Every day I will review say you are it's subject to a review.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if you're on a mission, you know. So once you review the and then I'm saying also what about them be power because so you're normal idea. You know your lows, your highs and your lows.
That's
some
right.
Some be called high. Some be also be called low.
That's right.
Now me so when you say what for there, me so me more damn. I know my highs and I know my lows. You know. I'll never operate with one track mindset. No, me thinking in one track. I am fluid, depending on the circumstance. You know, no, my behave.
That's right. That's right.
Me, the way I think, you know, I process stuff. You know, I am fluid. It's you know, it's ups and downs depending on the circumstance. Circumstance, you know. Influenced by the certain influence.
And a direction I'll be fine.
It's how I will react.
Okay. All right then. Offer.
Let's say my bottom there, which I'm not mad yet.
When in the hole.
Pepe, most time now I tell you who push me to the wall too much and now wow, I just a damn kakra. So we are mad kakra.
Of course, saying ye who juma, ye who drew.
Yeah, we are damn kakra or
Nanso.
Ubia platform, she said, I are for an doors, no, be bad, no, that will be bad, no, be bad, no, you see, or see the Nazi, I will know. Hey,
said okay. And in the part of those and a massa excuse me, and I issues with critics.
Oh, meet me, Mobodi.
I mean, Castle Bodino, we had any part of those because a bit that, a bit the episode of Manassia Tata. Ni part of those and this I issues we have.
When I do what we do, without mentioning oh, David, I gave you a non-verbal. You process it, you see it. So behind your say, Bobby Nuncia, your different characters.
Okay, I see. You offer, and come you know, on say one way or the other, and the bottom line, dear Ayema Ebuso ewo mu no eno na oyipie wa abonten, right?
Yeah.
And if you are full of wisdom, that is what you pour out to people.
Yeah.
If you are full of insult, eno na oyima enkrofo, right? So we share the biblical story of Solomon. So no na ema mienu ede abofra bi call ne honom say
say ba ko that's right, a very wise
that's right, say the man
that story no very interesting.
The man was filled with wisdom and he nekasa bia na wisdom and na free no mu epi and when someone comes to you pouring say ignorance at you if you are also filled with ignorance, that is what you pour back to the person.
Yeah.
If someone comes pouring foolishness towards you, and then that is what you are also filled with. That is what you pour out of you to the person. And every now and then, your reaction or your response should be a yardstick for you to ask yourself, what am I filled with? What is just overflowing within me? So now on says tea ewo cup mo na tea and ewo cup no, but wo sha se ehwie ensuo e de good tea nim eso a over a long period of time no tea ni nyina besa na aka ensuo nko a se de me kan uti ase until when you have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and then you take it down the taps in your sink and then you pour water on it, after some time the tea na work up no nyina no ebeko na aka nsuo nko a. It tells you say maybe I will be say if you want to dilute and change what is within you, it is possible.
Oh yes.
And if it is wisdom within you, and one when you now shall say if you do with otherwise the wisdom will go away, and then the otherwise that you fed yourself with no will
Take
be
over.
it will certainly take over.
No, one loud negative energy.
That's right.
I consume more. So
And
it is what to what in Papa
Sir. And if we feel say what is coming out of us at any particular point in time is not the best, that should be the case, sir. And you're ready to be able to clear the reservoir. That is making us express that which we are not happy to be expressed about us. Of what I say,
Papa.
good one there. And then a conscious effort, and just something that we say with our mouth. So, Juma Kessia pa, Juma Kessia, I'm happy so what I say, I call Cassim. And next time, this will be Eba, even in our political discourse on the radio, wherever the case may be, now, or poor, something not wise, something foolish.
Talk sense in your
is it ignore no why because we want a way forward. Yes. Sir, because whatever the case may be, the any penny be an offer if I home. Say na ya make an so what I say is it in this world nobody's business can be seen as not your business, because we'll be our own bar went me anhwe ne ba ama ne ba no uncle school anhwe no antiti ne yi among other things abo fra no betima begina ba ya amroba begina dan chi
no correct
eti
yetimi train no kakra no
that's the thing
the general good
society that is the thing
ya train no ye jan wo kosesa na ye nyina ye ho be kire that future
sir enti no we can say okay you just let it go there be Sani pano content na ewu ni mu no ana obehwe na wa onso wa means bia obe dilute the content within that person. Because if foolishness, excuse my French, is what is within the person, what can we use to dilute foolishness? Of fact, tell me, if nipa na oba no why program and I said within him is filled with say foolishness. What do you think we can pour within that person to dilute his foolishness or his?
Sustained kasa. Yebenya na kasa chese wunya. Wunya in kind of akope.
And in that case.
Oh, yebe try say yebe kasa na direct nanka waya ade papa na oni ewu no.
And kasa na yede mu through the kasa no. Or the free move no unwise
negative
foolishness. So
you better say M1 and yard papa.
It's in a casa no we are filling him with wisdom. Yes, sir.
Wisdom something positive.
As we
can't talk to say to sinking.
And just as the case of the tea that we just take it down the sink, you know. As we continue to pour wisdom in him, no, now you dilute to foolishness, no, now gradually, enough, you know, enough, wisdom no take you over the scene, yes, sir.
Very well.
Okay. And they say we'll be back as a video, so now, or the anger, anger, and the wound, moon, or the PR, and all had any infantiano.
Oh, sir. First, you know. What we are penny or you mono, over direct to say, Sadio, Ujaya, and Cabeboa, Yingina. We can walk around here all time, be a natural, Ocasa, a form, Ocasa initial. The time would the crowd, time where may ever cast a wash for crown, it is say, Obia, and Tiwudiana a conciliatory. And my infa a buffo in Shiani, or infa abutre. Mum and Casa. Hoping, say, young ye and ne a china was any as I told a Casatra, Kakran. I affect you, but I affect you.
Okay. Intimate, I see, yeah. Nature say, at any particular point in time, no, we need to find that which we need to pour out of ourselves to ensure the balance in situation. Yes, sir.
when they do an owner over in the cassia pass, say, what's a new role in role. And no said titulu pa sa role na we 2 years ago no said to one pa ne mo call duties so and ti owner obeta ye na kese pa from your new role what bemu bibi sa ye identify bibi sa no I think it's best when I be kan a kasa o so oh men ye say we say emboy nyina we ye see an be ye so let's say practically no wadwumana rule no enhu adwumana na wo ya no so yeah I'll be observing say going forward see how you play that role given the new role so what's our zoom see
and one is you say nyina disua na yes nyina you say you hu say when someone is pouring out something on wiser what is filled within us no and also you be pouring out to that person.
Yeah.
And when someone pours out something on wiser, if we are also filled with wisdom, that is what we will pour out. If we are filled with foolishness, that is what we will pour out. So if foolishness means foolishness, it means both parties are filled with foolishness. Yes, Annette.
Foolishness, yeah.
Okay. It's in the same. You have about them, so you answer about them. Yes, Annette.
But you know, back over the money and Yakano, you need the honor, Yatri, no, it's 3 years, once and now. Why, the John Mobile Dams are where Cassiadako, at one watching Crante, where you know, so. You better draw attention, oh, men, you see, we in Siaman, so, Kakra, won't say,
That's right. Thank you very much, Wafa. Now, just a little touch on.
You know, Ghana and some of the back home, and so here,
okay.
A buyer side to that area, say, in a few days' time, say, near 25th, I can't find the 1st of July, electricity tariff, you're very increasing by 2.45%. It's an increment. So, one say, you know, was suspended and was at the Apostle baby. Yes, I took so time. Me, I don't mind. I understand. A friend say revenue handles. No, my argument is to say Obia all the ministers. No, one can the consumer you know to do already. Can you a prepaid? What talk around? Usika and science. We want to be doing can yeah, you know ministers in the deal. Yeah, here for your formula. Yes, I took 2.45% in 5 days' time. So, that is a message that my country incorporates. Yes, I do. You know, when we say, "Oh man, so I'm not sure I will have power." The part of the door any juma, you create a level playing field for everybody. The gap between the rich and the poor widen and widen. Nipa any juma, you know about human capital go waste a dose of papa area why the richest nation richest or human capital, especially women the youthful teeming youth 1 year between the ages of 15 and 30, no, do 70% women in Ghana. There are no jobs. One more school can you school crana what school secondary school, polytechnic, training college, nursing college, university. Massa, most at 1 PhD wasted. At the 18 years, you know, over 2 and no 30, 40 year university, 40, 50, 60 years, a pensionable wage. Not just a free size 60 years, equal. Not ya dear, what we are seeing in our hit the body, no, which would get the sika and the hair who yard, which would sika. And a death sentence, yeah, to me, you know, that is why me, the army Baha. I condemn the politics we are doing. The last 33 years, MPP and DC. What have they done to mitigate this serious problem? One bar, they amass so much money in 4 years at the expense of the future of Ghana, the young people. No, yeah, that is the future belongs to the young people. And yeah, me they say I can't care and most of them will be our year 2025 here. He has got about 50 years of life in front of him. Not only a Jumaya. I mean, I mean, I condemn the two parties. Say they should do. We deserve better. They should do better for the young people. Not me. They can't do anything for me. They should help the young people to have a life. So yeah, Jumaya, who are collecting more taxes. I'm buying revenue handles. So because many 60% of the population, youthful, they have no job, so therefore government is not collecting taxes from them. That is why you need to politicians as a via at the core. That's the second layer. Now my country is poor. Woman free at the end of 4 years. No man yesika be not youthful population. To me, a very bad behavior, a very sad. That is why I never agree with MPP and DC. You need be a TABT support. I think I cost and yet young people are. That is the future. They can build the country. We'll be at the 25 years. We'll be at the University of Ghana. What if you are when you're doing? I do say, we'll be the church. I go rusted. I say, I'm not about to not taxi be a free no. No one, na yani be born team. No, not to many people are who say obituary. Oh, gone too soon. 34, 30. Me made the sarcastic 6 man, made 78 with a hot yes. Me, when we were 40, 32, 27. Because stress, there's no job. We'll be sorry when many people go to bed a daily without food. This only will be now about 50 cities without bias. Quality nutritional food. It means sustaining. Until Yavia or hospital, walk a lab test, you actually moved that crowd with Tieska, Unibi. It was one Nanamwa, Nakotopara, Timu, Munato. I am very sad. And the Yanki, I don't mind who support you MPP and DC. Fine, but tell them to do more. I are still below the and yet woman near investing in the youthful population. I want them to do more because you bet you are more. This is my argument too. I then want to be called transition say, you're going to loan, near talk us about members of parliament. But see the same time, to woman called some woman near talk buses, and for the public, near night trotro, I would try near comfort. This is my argument. But what did they say?
Over it, meet you.
You too cold, timber, cocoa. That means you talk buses, said they are now in London and New York. Yeah, why? You bet me a lot. We can buy new buses. Near you trot original 52. This is possible. Scandal, no, we are there with the password. I go to the bank and we'll be about $100 million. Why? If we can hire, and so you need reliable public transport. A coin, a tutu. And so, can you need road tax, roadworthy certificate? Such can you fixing road? Scan Utiaquala, the Obama issue scan. Utia water bella, yet components be provided street lights, a bonuncia. Must be a tomb to say village. They don't provide the lighting. I mean, just like governance, they say, and yet they should up the game. They should deliver good governance. The only man is and Crawford say, and yet the trouble, and yet the most stupid state, they are not from yet. You should do both of them should do better. Me can be the same thing. They will be at the Lukuma. They give us a better service.
Okay. You offer. There were other several questions I needed to pose to you, but and we are not benting. You have more homes of
electricity. Tariff. There's in 5 days' time an increase of 2.45%. Yes, it's possible.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ofa. Thank you very much. But I'm very certain, say, we have all learned something from the conversation that we've had just a while ago. So,
very interesting. Wow.
And when something is on something is coming out of us, now you pussy who say, hey, do you free move? Then it say, I am a buyaso. So, and see, I heard this a baby empire. In your last bit, you spoke about people needing to speak against some of the things that go on in our country, right? You spoke about that. I would say the way we see things, the way we observe, and the way we evaluate things, now come out of the programming that we've had. Yes, sir.
Yeah, correct.
Enti said ye who are the SCC and you're born out of also programming. Some when you were young, some when you were growing up, some when you were grown, some and in this old age. The programming never ends. And we are programming ourselves. And if that be the case, we need to figure out ways with which we will be able to reprogram the very ones who are also pouring certain things that are inappropriate. I always ask myself, say, okay, in what ways may I be able to let someone see things the way I see them? In what ways may I be able to let someone feel the way I feel? In what ways would I be able to make someone understand from my perspective? In that way, I am figuring out a way to create the balance in the situation. Because on your say, ni programming and it drew some pen so we are. Then you need to find a way to clear the reservoir of what he's been programmed with. Ebanesa, let's just say you are being a balance to the situation and not increasing what is already inappropriate. Because the more we increase what is inappropriate, what then happens? Inappropriate is what we are going to be having. Thank you very much,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. You, any meko bema benewa eso se bema benewa I free na obetimi aboye nkomo kakra dia any bema benewa bamaso
I don't get a papa.
na boko dia minia. Excellent. Me know fa bon komo pa o.
Papa say.
Me know fa bon komo pa. Me ni aje ofa nkomo no so.
Me better wa na me ti ofa. Ofa de. Yeah, me ofa but I'm say toda yes me nana.
Why your home a see room Tiana to Madrid and
over me ofa papa be ni dia na same say ofa de.
2%, 2.5%. Yes, I do.
Over to me ne.
And they
are me catch there.
Sir, one season was suspended and what
or the conscience had to grow.
Baby for
Afwan asoro.
Some conscience one over to run away. The same one season with the so suspended. What went him?
But over a honor they were a honor of me ball. A honor ya will see me defend your mono. And only ye MPP are mine no term or they call IMF no. A program no be no. And ye bet to every 3 months be as a to electricity. And no ye program no a caho. IMF for program no as him. A dinama. At the end of the day, and yeah, and this is about way near tomorrow. I can program no until say baby.
One or implement. You see,
I don't want there.
One or before any day, not
Nenam go a passo. I know they're not correct.
Yeah, defeat you. I bro, said you ran for a bro Israel. So, you
for brother man is a brief bro.
Yes, and one was Mahama was suspended and name. So, one way meetings are also for Kufibiti, Lashibi, a Kowi. You know, I was suspended. Yet you only are what Fabian before different.
All right. Ofa, thank you very much. And Ofa, I want you to give it a rethink. The earlier question that I asked you, say, if you are reasoning from the reference point of Ghana, no single Ghanaian will be a stranger to you. Should I say? When you are using Ghana as your reference point, and then you see even a fellow Ghanaian suffering in a particular situation, you may not have physically met the person. You don't know the person by tribe, you don't know the person by occupation, you don't know the person by religion. But as long as the person is a Ghanaian, that person is not a stranger to you because you all belong to the same body. People who belong to the same body are never strangers. Is that not the case?
Precisely.
And that is why I said, if someone is using Ghana as their reference pointer, no other Ghanaian will be a stranger to that person. Let's give that a thought, and then from that perspective, we'll be able to also guide our actions and inactions towards ourselves. Offer chum, you better was one more time. Nay, uncle, Bema Benewaso, officially. Bema Benewa, also Cabie. Why? And I was suddenly on Sunday, so.
Oh, my okay.
Why, okay, okay, all right then. You, any.
Me name the course when them of father and I'm a turning.
And questions and answers, right? Now, your questions and answers, Nimuno. You can't busa of I say, your cassette, will be a use or Junior said Ghana near no other Ghanaian will be seen as a stranger to that person. But you know what you say, call Kasim.
Yeah, no, some honor, Papa Muye Kakra.
Okay.
Yeah, Obi Junior said Ghana near.
That's right. Obi Junior said Ghana near. No other Ghanaian will be seen as a stranger to him or her.
Okay, Matthias.
What I say, call Kasim. Oh,
yeah. Yes, sir. Ojina said Ghana near.
Ojina said Ghana near. No other Ghanaian will be seen as a stranger to you. And if we are all part of the same body, and someone is not a stranger to you, let's just say you treat that person with respect. Yes, sir. So what other ways do you think you'll be treating someone who is not a stranger to you?
Oh. So quite a bit I cannot. Me that's Papa.
Sir. And you're the child, say, you're the child, yeah. Say, you're the child, yeah, and then say, Ghana, and Nibia bought a bockron, I said, and as would Bonibia, I said, the channel, Anna. You okay? I don't know. In your language, we are Bonibi, so sing Bonibi. We'll continue. We will continue to reprogram ourselves. Thank you very much. Bema Benewa, to us, me uncle.
Ayo, Papa, your woman say, if we are no dear, unse Bible cracker say Nipano said, Nipaduano, ya bakona, a wakwa bebrino. Sana, we are no minor etie. And I war aqua bebre like ye the core regions are Ibinya regional robebre aye geographical region. You said that it by naturally know who's a group of people be at number be at or more be a bushia until who's a microphone in or more ye nipa bako halfway nipa bako entino said ye me treaty me obi a me fee say or ye me side me fan babino odo the Padua Bako said the mensa benkum ebe treat ni fano. Sana menso as a me whom me fee say me ye gun and ye gun and as me treat no. Apart from that and so no. So come and honor ya, you on your gun and moja the same thing na baba. Intimeno. Always no as me ya I gonna say nipa bia nipa. Enti nipa bio we ase said them as me treating no. Me krum nino sana mi hunu so me treat no tina ye friend no respect is reciprocal that they opese obi nyama no also yes ama no enti same way me feel say me person ka man form fa obuo ene odo ene mentena no sana me hu nipa me di kind odo ene obuo man said ye be ya enka ede nkoso beba na se ye mienu ya no ba ko a bibia ye bia no itimi ye ntem te ye nyina ya no baako na ye bom se ye pese ye bibia obihu se ade no ebe content ma che se ye be ka se ye chichim nenso se me mfo bu ma na me respect wa ana wo so mfo bu ma na wo respect me a bibia ni wa be ka mefa although wasam ne ye pa nso no ye mfa da nipa bi wo ho a obedi kan even nyame asem kura ye ka bebajo Papa Kasana.
Yeah, Debbie, you're talking about
Nyame asem a ye kan nipa bi wo timi koka nyame asem kire no onfiu basa nipa na obehwe na obi wo asoro kwa akofa ne de na ba asore e kire say it is not about the message no one present ni ye ba oni podue na ugina nanim no wo mpe oni message no mfa ma no enti ofi say wono onye the right thing to present that message e kire say say the osi carry wo ho no nye wo na esese wo kasa kire no emanitie enti no da bia no so pese nipa enti wasema esese wo bomode so betie omode so pese nipa emfa wasema nya adwuma esese wo so de omode ye adwuma de enti enye force so betima force nipa ti se onye de wo pe no esese wo ye de wo no ofi se eye the right ema nipa no hunu no omudi so hunu se na edie na kwa ye wadru salary me so me pese me yebi to be use people even rather will come to you rather say wo no obekwa akofro the adebia wo ye no program ye ne say wo ye ne yi na isi ya ebe mani pa foforo so atonka from afar na omo so abedi wachi enti nipa entete ne nipa ehun kitadie say ye behia na me pese me man nipa hunu say me ye superior than others no eno identity mu bebre na eba eno ntina ma ade a me ba brutira mani age ho pa ba ko especially Spain me hu say Spain ni bi ka say me ye Madrid is the capital of Spain entino mo free Andalusia mo free Morocco border no so mo de mo ben Africa mo enti mo no kra de mo nkan ye ho mo ye hiafo in fact over Spain mo southern part no omona omoye from juma ne na sefo nti ye consider omo so ehoro ye hiafo place kakra but womo Spain ni bie nhune sa because omo hune say hokra na omo kwazo no monya aduane adi Barcelona for ehu omo ho say omo krum na eye industrial areas ehọ na industries ni nyina wo omo bostu say omo osika de but they omo mfa most ntiro omo nuanom te ohun Spanish ni se ufri Madrid ufri hasi anti mimi usikache no oya odwe wo so ente sa na mom omo ya omo ka against the government say ye hana enwuma ni nyina wo na nso no mo de ni nyina eye Madrid ni na sefo eno de ye politics fine but broni huni nua broni a in fact say we ye third person a omo bedi nkomo ansa na omo aba wo so me na me kam jiro enti no sometimes me hu sa na mana me hu say yes charity begins at home. Entino say enkawuni unua wo hwa ana uhu Ghana ho adwene wo timu a ena na ye first odwene Ghana ho first na odwene Ghana ho first a eni emu ne ema nyina ye wajapade ne ema wo Ghana nyina se uhunu se ehu hiama wo enu nti na ma memeti abrochire ha mehunu se o my Ghana na ewo ho no ye kanea entimi nyina so beye mfie bebre beye so many years ni o man not ho a o man mu a ewo ho na kane adum na ya so na adum na so me hu bi da menim de enti ese ba na sa na nso sa na yete ho so enti enonum ne ne ma amaye no ye hunu say well sa over the years no grofobia ka ho asema no mo ba o muntumi so fu sa problem no na ye no ya investigation ehunu se ebinum ye ya druba bi ehunu se omo de no omo sikwa so na omo solve ebinum so ba ya sa solving problem no kra no omo bedane ani e ma ne be ye problem more than before enene ye da so te ho enunti na ma da bia na akoye problem ama ye nyeza me meti abrochire in fact ekrom ha yadum kan ya chepa 30 minutes na eno no ombe ma notice before 1 week say ye ba be ya de wo bro no so ansa no ma ye ne sa so anti Ghana ni de ye treating it say Ghana ni ya ye dwene say Ghana ni bia ye hu enu a ye hu no say ye de obu ma no ye de respect ma no ye de odo ehia no na enso pono se yetimi yesa wie na yesa hu abonten so ni so a na ya da sa ne ma pa na ewo ye mu ama amafo hu se ye Ghana fo no na ma omo nso anya do ama Ghana na ma omo kompo ado so mbeko Ghana e ba sa eno na wo ton Ghana ene mu ne papa di eno na me work for ho so maka ne ye dia
yo thank you so much watch it, you've taken it on another notch as well. And I love you so much, right? Some people see themselves as universal citizen. That way, no other person in this world is a stranger to him or her, right?
That's right.
That is the highest order we can ever get to. There was a time someone asked Brother Ishmael Tete, say, what is the superior race? Is it the black or the white? The answer he gave was, the human race is the superior race. Right?
That's right.
Your angle that you are moving, managing very well, managing. And one other thing that we spoke about, when someone pours out something on wise, just they wouldn't know where you appear, right?
Yeah.
And he said also responded by pouring out something that is unwise. And it's just also the woman else who you be sanity. And
I don't know. Sir, Papa, what can we want them who use the word emotional intelligence? Yes, sir.
That's right.
Sometimes, say, in fact, say, we will be emotionally, we are intelligent. Yeah, will be SPU was a same free muba. No, and a wow. But what say intelligence and casapan or intelligence, near emotional intelligence, will be intelligent on it will grade you, a guguma hodo. Enti ubidia was ropa, and emotional intelligence no sanity. Enti devil send be free be boa by airquas as before about who we are who's the quay, because I may respond to this, I know what I respond to na. But what is beautiful, a woman say a bow. Say, onye obi a oye too hard now yen talk up for a bema on next conversation about sesa. I'm obi ehunu say what do here Timmy me say me here will be or patch or mammy. Me oya me bonnet, I don't need you at your pa. I am telling you, Papa. Me oka set ya me here's over baba pamicha order. I don't need it. The me here is a next conversation to me no and as a towards that thing piano. Obama na show say you are not like that. Never been a happen your more casasa. That is all. So be can be an answer the adebi free na numba. You won't moon away. A bit maba simple, said any more I tell him would be an answer and nam a debia a fun and this one a man casasa. Intina ma say, intelligent, emotional intelligence no was raw. As I say, it's me more who do on kakra. Ansana enka obe money moya obe who say moya no be different kakra na mum so dey no limited and I say wo form kakra obe who say at the end no obe respond to it said your can no eno na say dun kacha say obi ba o hu mum ye no do ya kwase nti ye ne kwase anya achinye na ye ne otrofo so anya achinye fi say o believe on his own lives na kwase also so only ni je achinye obi aba you hu dey wajimi enti so we to me party anka ye betimi de anka de efe ne say so bi de enye firi ne mu ba na ye hu a na ya bom modern say ye no ye de ye be free ye mu apa na ye de ahia no because negative and negative intimi so light that this is negative and positive di at the end of the day no de pa na say ye be bom modern say so bi kan say ma enye kire ya ye no ye be say ho so ye baba.
Thank you very much. One thing that you said I love so much. Osenka odienka hear apology from someone so from what I
know there my lifestyle from day one. Me hear apology from anybody.
Now the oka kan ho no meti ase ko me kase mo na chese the truest apology is a changed behavior. And
that's right, Papa.
So behavior no the next behavior no ebe chere a different you no. And the church say yes.
That's right.
Apology no. Apology. And when you say, oh, this person, someone was be free of course. Sanity. You, Bema Benewa, a big thank you so much for that. Any other thing that you want to share with us before we move on?
Papa, I know the Fakofina, a bomb by a man is a canny and the beach, that's what I'm to yeah, what pie?
One pie is any Kenyan as well.
Papa, got the way he umpire boy, a good governor, not even a umpire, but you know, implement national player your friends say dey there you dey say you dey need na be come pipe ma ba na we ne ho adwuma
you gonna be no danke schön thank you on caso and me brain so it na my mount chire ho no eja henu ne kwabena ebesomu a na kwabena ama more time for you to express your views come why I think say yeah let's put this to a test kwabena ne eja henu ho na back ane macho mu mienu ana mebusa ma kwabena ene eja henu
kwabena no omra ono de owachi ye de wo Europe
question na mebusa and that's not the answer that I'm having kwabena ene eja henu ho na back ane that's the question nti say wo na back ane just answer first me na back ane na emom no me ma kwabena kwan say wo mra sa na yi ano kwabena ne eja henu ho na back ane
if I know I'll give you the right answer
and you don't know yes sir.
Exactly.
And you can say you don't know the answer. None will become before for say. That's not what I asked you. Eh?
Okay.
Kwabena make say dek. What even can Bamaso? I hope so. I on our air ready. Sometimes he jumps on and then he wants to listen in the background. Where is he? Okay. All right. Anyway. On that score, no, I'll stay with the United States. Let me talk to Sam. I mean, this Sam Kasevia, I'll leave the stage and then I'll be supporting you on the way before I finally leave you to handle things from 7 p.m. Sam Safo, United States. Miria, Sautiminka, Bamaso.
Hold on. Papa Smiley, I've been here by
You see, I love the passion with some of our wonderful members of the platform. In a sense, to say, even though they may not be able to talk, now when someone the near share show mason, jumamuna womuti kakra. I hope say it is not idea. You are not allowed to do because you say if it will just cause you to be distracted as much as you may want to listen, no, I wouldn't urge you to do that, right? Some of them to say patrons say he's on the road and when he has to tune in it doesn't affect what he's doing so much and I love it that way. But if the very ones who always try to make back could be no every now and then ultimate dwane ko share toilet dwane ko share bathroom na ja akoye ko kitwe bi ho no akakakra bi edebe ewo ho. It all talks about the kind of passion that we want to see our nation thrive, the kind of enthusiasm that we express when it comes to our dear nation Ghana. You know, I appreciate that so much. On that score, no, I hope say you have nothing to hold you back as you want to. You are coming on to talk, no. Bamaso.
I drink as you.
Namoko there.
No one surprised me because say a poor anything. Spain, but on Ghana, sir. And he's a man of contradiction. The Quebec and NDC MPP, Kiakum, near Shakwania, you be united at home because I trap and woman buying. Yena down Crawford is only to me a defeat a year. In the days of slavery, no, and a story be bad say. Yes, it's a brofo says almost a tea, you know, or more catching crofo. Upi, it you know better trouble. Yeah, they tested me beneath in answer. Indeed, a beer officer could do so. Was big you too. Make a sonch maba. But to mommy. It's a common expression in Ghana. They are who say Kosi Broni bet me a set a trap. The Kwani be ye nyansa be ye free mono and heading. Why had that trap here said coffee? The only way I make me a break one who say I may divide home. No more the see any more no more to kill once a cania. When you acquire me my ways and my ways and because Bruni nyansa Broni doying union more great to me. But what do any now call my him fear? Some because I am running. So we a penny were him fear why. O can argue, no be so I can argue. And yet the teacher or mine. Yet 20 answers so. Baby, where was that? Me refi. And now, almost say, it's artificial intelligence, what say no. Say, dear. Ewo na chasi in the early stages salamali. But a be policy with time. Yen nipa intelligence no. Be below artificial intelligence. Message ni nyina ne say. Se nipa ntumi nka ne hu mmomu a. Na ye hwehwe kwane a you be polish your thinking near die for the best of the time. Yeah, party see a betchy moon. No, I can say, Annie, we have the men. But here say, ya by now.
Wafa.
And when you did teach your mind.
Say, what do you be almost French or home?
Me wo me katie bia me wo mo apo Moscow na ya wo mo be hia agigi wo mani intini say what noise be wo background no but it will die down very soon.
Okay, carry on.
Enti hwe Ghana ade a ye hia ne say ye beki ho abom ye ni aya choose leader na say leaders will be a spokesperson. Nafi, and you know the ope, the omine no pay, and obey. Sano, near Chichiro, Mino, a Honda Ghana Nibia, Obesuan Yansan, said the Bay, a betinity. But NDC, MPP, that it be 2 votes. It be the omine sika loans at the 2 vote. You see, a Chichiri Ghana. Ebia Basse, the only way I got a bit me, he will come out from poverty and they say, destroy environment. Ninya good. And only a day teacher, your mind. Baby, Ibrahim, dear, Sebi, Sergimino, why a branty, but Sergimino, their own community, no holder. Dear, at least, in himself. Encrophobia nim nyansa nyansa so almost aboa me nyansa ye dwuma because if we are see away se nyansa bowa da bibia bo be Ghana de sabi greediness enkontompo false promises any chichemu divisive system aboni kozi brani dia be 2 years no we feel say ye free ye who free sa fidie no mu dia ene Ghana dia say will because a will future ene nipa kro no ni because wo hwe ye area viewer e kire Ghana baby ayeko with Manuel here
yo wafa Kwame no eja hen no now affectionately known ana motin nkano osi obi oso e dey bay o kan o say be ma bene wa life na dey ade
we hypocrite mom because say Madrillians and I say Spain for e back you no ye ne fe so na ni krom for the opposite chichie mu
na ede na okan ya na ade na oye ya kire say he supposed to be
see baby o no say brony ko here brony a obedi kan ne di nkomo kra ansa na so obi jai the way bia no receive ni nua, which means say they give certain value be to one so they give preference to themselves. But Ghana there, even kwa oba person oko ware no ye busa background no say na we nye MPP ni ana NDC ni na ko division no are destroying because brony what can na open is
what I want to establish here and say a dear no why and dear na why what can to you know it supports division in Ghana and I'm saying
debi onu ana efri na no ka say eye ne fe but Ghana dey you to me united and ya Black Stars no that's the only thing Ghana for omo ebehwe match no omo ti hon mo na omo see Black Stars matches no nye no dey kekire o man we event after 90 minutes no yeah UAD and yeah no dey kekire man, but we can take inspirations from that. Like the kekire man.
All right. Fakwame, thank you. Why? Yeah, no te hodi. Alex, Alex, Dimega.
Papa.
What of Fakwame was he saying? San who? Maybe was it?
Dear Nameka, tell me, Casa, me penkaboom. And I'm Casa.
And I mean, I just wanted him to clarify. Say,
but I'm no Martin a point in I say, so ye and this in the MPP, no, there is a one wouldn't Timune, but Barbara for Spanish for some would protect or more practicing the same democracy, no be or more parties or her about or wanted your mumu. So, and I'm better matress upon so more yes, our partisan politics, Reginano, or Muniano. Obia who knew our Spanish neo who's in Union. On Tino, on any atom. On far home, or free north or no free south, or your Spanish in me. There's a politics in the ideas. You know, me no yin me more one sided that. No, interest, get tired. So, they made the American say, take Timmy Ghana platform so, and see a nippon in a tea. I got so I feed ye. And time for me, neighbor di a cunano. No, not me. A yan makoma. We who say, you know, a entity munakakra. They used to wear the Benumsa, Kruma in Yususa, who you should shower the night. I'm telling you, Papa. The non peasant, yes, dear, me a hypocrite over. And yes, sir.
You thank you very much. For women can response and response maybe what. A response. Oh, okay.
No, okay. A very nice response.
Bra.
No, Omami or what? Yeah, here on my penalty, by selection. But the selective way, party being hobby, her performance. But yes, I net here or Ghana. Make a chair, and your menko, I make a chair where you say. Mama, for Ghana as a whole. Now, one exploiting your resources, human resources, and body or mine. But no, I can say they have the men. And in your field or Baba Twisting, I know. Why?
Papa,
what's that you have vote board for your party, and not for Ghana?
Okay.
Yes,
over, I didn't say, me Krumana, me example. Or more parties never had no beer, but dear won't go far for Frony Palm yet or mine, or no, before Pepper Power, or won't grow for no more. How more Spanish for? He said, yeah, gold board will run or Ghana and Inubi. And this will be and this, no MPP. The person is still a Ghanaian. And he said, you can't say we have the men, we have a men in Ghana, Ghanaian men. Yanko for Cote d'Ivoire, ni make a home. Ghanaian men, nti Omado Mahamadu Omubu Mani Nadia from Ghana, and a position no. occupy even no more 126 ministers, why no 56. What is so? Unti men no omukra bushwama. Na ye the 126 na ye ministers keke. And is you see that be men no ye will be ne mum ye pesisi ni ye po mo ye the best. So enti party no de ebe wo hoda go sisi yesu ba. Na kuruma na America no. Upon omu parties and no, they know their brothers. But if a competent ones, ye geo muti and sana do moya juma. Did I say a woman no? Men are omu competent chain. Aban ba kono sana nam pesem get offer. Enti anu no hia ze basic room say ye kope me ma mo ma be bi because ye obi no ma sana ye ba power no. Da nam pesem kire. E di ma wie papa.
All right. Thank you. Eja henu.
I can't hear the whole of a year, the bay unti, Emanenko, nothing. Now, more men, no, Mini say, Sami Gemfi, and or ye the most competent person, obey head a good word, with Manuesia.
Now, who bit my suggest to be a go bit my money board Namayana.
No, ye tam no de who any said. I buy here nipa. Or competent people within and outside. And the one is a why publicity. Say we want certain people to occupy certain positions. And the unya say open say apply. You apply. Near mamota, near you interview. Now you are selected from applicants. Na ya mau ibi o cry you try o say yeah nti ye hwe performance ibi su gu akire na the post na ma. But this time around there they handpick you just because you are in the party, just because utumi campaign say, just because who was certain qualities be a you feel say that's why I say we a big spender. Until no dear, you discuss them and they can't watch them. Now, the big spender Kotuanoa, and I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Still, I want to mean so, and suggest it will be I am fan uncle Honomo, and I hope I said you're more year and like a cantina or when in your home, but you don't have any idea as to who may be qualified to be in that role. Yes, sir.
Now, of the Ghana population, see. Of the population I will say, of a smiley, me menti Ghana po, but who fee say, me met me who you are competent. So, one to a Ghana former or my applier. And no dear, me, dear mama, so choose because the system they say ya buy bar and one on ya buy now. Ghana is ruled by about half of the population than a minimum and core members of the party and Umuru Ghana. This is the system I know. Ghana. No.
Okay. All right then. Of Kwame, Memwa Homeso.
Yes.
Why? Homeso way.
That's it.
Me brand kwano. My man has say I just say oh whole bit maka kakra before I step away. I just say what you mean can Bamaso. Pedro. All right, Pedro, Enyanya ready. On that score, I'll go to offer Chum Berma one more time. Offer Chum. And yeah, Brebian way.
Yeah, what's up?
Now, I'm say, and Kenya na ya tum no so, and also your concern to you, right? Mr. O, boy kakra. From afar, no. What other ways do you think the government can use to generate revenue for the nation?
Sure. I mean, some friend free say me you know. Me I taxi be briba a bind free. Yeah, revenue handles no isa. Nipa kakra bi the tax. One more we former, one we civil servants, school teachers, and one no. And my good drum kajetia ni makola nyina. They are informal, they are not documented. Or better do not turn then why you know. For all these years, a journey by I then I buy back will be formalizing woman. Look at the Sika, who call Makolapa, maybe Sika they have millions of cities on a warmable slope. Kumasi Kajeti Sisa. Abano doesn't get a penny from them. It shows a honest as woman here. A quality of thinking be. I have a difficulty passing long at my age, you know, Makola or Nakajeti. I buy beer to me formalizing woman. A system will bring out direct taxes from these women. And the question is why? People are not thinking. They are not thinking. And not even crown. Say a kaya abbey, obviously energy depth. Ministries, one more point, one more canyon, you know, you just issue a binum, then you know, the bloom near Tumdi. There's very little supervision. Then canyon are all night, you know, Madiachi. Generating electricity, creating debt. Not one with the bed to me, Michelle. Maybe say abano, they are not being proactive. They are lazy, a lazy approach. Me per se, say me cannot combi dia. I say it me formalize it. Look at the thousands of women that want Makola, any Okanshi, any Kajitia, any bank, all the markets, all over the country. I have thousands, only a few thousands. Women turn near my street. Why and how is it a problem? So I buy the team formalized or no to me not direct taxes from them. How? Why? That's a problem for me. So this is my response to your question. I don't want to collect taxes. Yes, I agree. But there's a format, there's a way. And there be a kind of say obi nimua obi chere abrofo ayebi. There are good templates available around us. And then you copy be that young French. Go send your men to UK, to any other place to learn how they do it. Don't bet no. And I send up some of your students to go and study how this is done. And when I say, oh, MPP, NDC, we are not say, I got some. Then they don't know how to do govern. We are not governing ourselves well. So that is what I would say for now. Hello.
You, Wafa. Thank you so much. Now, Kwabna, are you ready? Kwabna, my kisadek. What's the matter? I'm say Kwabna, and you're ready. Eti say Kwabna.
And
Kwabna, you're ready. On. Okay. And me and say, board chairman. Sisi no whoop is wo. Yeah, say, board chairman, are you ready? Board chairman. What team can Obama's rule? Board chairman.
Mr. Bodi so asks on the video.
Okay, all right then. And over body or over body.
Papa no ha.
Bama so.
I drink your papa.
Na boko there.
Boko. We are no bo.
We are no bo.
Enya sam kepa papa.
Ekuyi. Ana ampenisa.
Say, it's nipo. We have a ebe complaining. Also by ebe complaining to san here.
Abi you see the great. Yo, any else wo the echo. Eja hanu. Me je chama. Any of our body among the I'll be in the background. Right.
Yo.
There are two more electricity tariff from 2.45%.
Over 2 years so much over boarding kasa why?
Kasa.
Kasa over boarding.
Yo papa me. Me tia mu nyina. Me say me ti ha, me ga to de so se number 2 so. Ela me say nansan wonu ofa kofi na mama hu se ne Ghana for the ntia nkuruma gya ye ho ya so be si satami. Na sasam no tem bia mu prove me right. E dey ti na me kasa ofa. What some outcome se sia fa sami dem fi ho enura ofa nso kan bi e fa kojobo nso ho. Mo ko fo kroya se
oh obu experience and NDC for nkofo anoma bobodi Piogabra money nkofo bi din of Akwame omo e experience omo ye bi da. But at the end of the tunnel no so mu wi am say NDC ni MPP na say oman a ye nyina ye jitu so o ma say oman no nkofo kura mo say o ma say man no mu kuro na say twa mo ho a mo say yan fo mo ansa meji oman nanim amo mo anko nti oman no enyi enti na kosi koda nkoda me ma say my economic can say nkofo ye nyina nim so ma say oman no but ye nyako ayi ne kobo foforo din apese yesesa se nkofo we ndc ba ye nyina Robin style mu nyina mu bi adanse se ya mo position ai amomodi oman nanim abata oman no ekonachi enkonahim enkoso ye nyina gitum se omo se oman but se aban bi aba no so wasesa ne nsa mu kro na se dabida we eyesei na won pese obesesa ade no upe different results enti na complain na mo complain mo hyeda na ya mo complain ni se NDC ni MPP ya ade ba ko anaso mo yesei because yenti ya na sasem na tembia na ha me ni se mo ni the prefer say enkrofo Piogabra mo bubo mo di nyina ya mo positions ni bi da performance na mo ebe perform enye enti na ma tembia mo si yansesam na yansesam di enkrofo fraba am ya hwe say ebe ye ebia we mu baba no de because you see kwase na yansesa na dwe na we the same thing now pay different results are impossible. Oh, 80 ye ne yansesa na ye ma different people la mu so amu ye mu complaining no opa mu kro ya so say no adam ye maintaining dada no team dada na a winning team ni ye maintaining team no ko force ye enti ne to abati a omo 2016 enti se omo ba info new people la so amu se da enti ya na ni bisa mo se me bisa mo me ho se enti kosi enkosi koda nkoda eya na boapa na mo ahye da boapa se MPP ni NDC o ma say man no ana say no kwesam because no kro dia enkrofo na amomo esan aka se enfo mo koba enfo mo medi position no sa enkrofo na ofa Kwame o medi position ya free say independent by Piogabra enura say yibo ni bi sa Piogabra mo di minister wadi we nyina oman no ya hu positive bi wom eti senke ya me adom ne nya aban bi no asesa no di nipa fofo ya eti senke se ya boy ensema no but ya kwaye boachi bi din eti de na ya na ha me pa ba ko no na me te se no fan so se ya to patu se ya to electricity mo se sen eno de ya ye nyina ye nim se ne madi kan no se nye se boapa ye ne ya hyeda boapa yi ani a ye nim dada se eye ade a da ayi bon manfo yi ekofa beto kuro so omo de omo tu obara omo ndia no omo ba be se omo ana kono tan krofo ye nim okwa nim ye nyina nim ne omo kofa beto kuro so eti menya sure se ke se etimi kura be san ka se omoto electricity yenim se eda ho se o ma hihya to o le se IMF plan no are running out tebia se ya na beko eti na kakra pepese meka se ade no ye pese ye criticism ya criticize ya ye nya se ade bi a obi anim se we de o eye ayi se ye criticize enya se je se MPP ni NDC ntie ye nra ne meka bi hu basa na ma ye tie ne ye confused because me trans na me san bo mo unity a na my confused me say na fei enkrofo yo mo si MPP ni NDC aseman enkrofo ye do mo ko ball a omo mo ye hye ya anase omo lidi ye nti ya aseman omo so ye kofa nipa afro ba mo si da bi ensan kofa mo nti na sen na omo pese mo e kire no eti ena na me ya sapon no
Sabodia kasa. Yes. Kwabna also ana. Kwabra ni sura se sam opeso o kan bibia. Sabodia kanidi. Yamo you know recycling no. Yeah, recycle. Because we can't think outside the box. Indian said the only solution I want no. Yo, come now, white man. Abana baba bekasibia.
Over Kwame,
Yes, sir.
I'm so. In your thinking, is it wholesome, say, the very moment we change or we get rid of the NDC and the NPP, no, we are going to have development as a nation and us?
Bibi anywhere guarantee you because Oman in the bay you saying you and I frame okay no ejina yeso. Say kasi ekira. But ye frame bibi system bi wo ho no mo a etumi boa ema checks and balances ye adwuma. Ema yetumi kyerɛ managerial skills kyerɛ sɛ wotumi evaluate obi performance nti nipa korɔ no so ɔyɛ upside a waka kyerɛ sɛ owura you are not performing to the wish of Ghanaians nti so wobɛtumi akɔrɛte wo ho anyɛ sɛ adeɛ a we will be obliged to find a replacement. It is a managing Ghana, ye managing Ebia is a big company here who mut me managing friends multinationals in Ekama. Sure, ebe but they are a whole pa a decani over sacrifice a dear when you control or so. Now they are stay woman. I'm talking about where environmental resources, you know. Odumakuma Roma and in Sio Bugana. Was our tone so my but we ain't who the value we take it for granted. And I over here or henny escafway and ye no more oil stains you when you want wakoka brandy you see money the only or do forest reserve or no ni good. I would say BBR that's a type of no more and if the Yamiaki said, voter reading.
Over the question that I asked you, no, you say, is it a guarantee? Say, if we just get rid of the NDC or the NPP, we will get the change that we want in the nation and now. Now, on that same score, let me ask, what would guarantee the development that we want in our dear nation?
Anything to offer money, the only thing Ghana no, ye chichire no, enya dia e chichire Ghana. Ya confide ya mankofobi for ya inflation. Ya omoba for their interest instead of Ghana interest. Na no na e what ye kwani a ye be for system no. No ma ba be Ghana for. So, e kwan wo ho. E kwan pii wo ho because the twa parties mu a eno ano no omutumi ma emeye omo be fa Ghana for right sir na answer na uba be seven Ghana no you are coming to face other people and it is all for one or say you been yan nipa will be replaced you said yeah one more any blaster say blaster empan said ye fa team no according to upani performance and coming in say blaster on be lose one matches bebre and the baby here coaching so you be my coach abem no abeboa yin you bet me akoni mu menye ka na e body Ghana ma buy na so ye ni yi so nye ni yi so destroy man so on destroy eja won mo de wo control e wo soja for so esa wo judiciary nti untumi baba na kokot untumi fa e pe ne sen untumi ko yi dede bia na dia re ho kra ne say ye see free bibi constitution the first article kra say no man no kra ni tumi no say amanfo dia nti samanfo dia die na wo say e betumi a kire say bia enema bi koso na say amanfo ni ye ho a e kwa ben so na amanfo betumi afa so a ya make ye grievances no out mana ye djuma solution bie ni ho o mo profit o system no mu o mu na tabi o mu wo tumi anke bia anka o betumi ama referendum aba be ni pen o 4 years ade wo koje nya sika ketwa den ye yire kura be ka kire say na papa na wo kwa ko ti sasa mra we de den edi wo mu a sebi se wo ka kire wo mu ehihye mra se wo mu asuntu wo mu pe mu a ene na eke se me wo fa ne kai de wo ye duane ama wo a wo sa be di wa de ne be de na ho ato because Akufo Addo yire me ti say on qualify say o man no betua nika ena ma mi odi ebufuo ereza say okay onya aketua no buem any 30 seconds kra na Akufo Addo so say me so matumi pay mu enye 2% to over 70%. Ke say ma me no losses ni nyina no sisi kra bia be ka ho ke say Akufo Addo gi ni pay a no awai ma me ne di ama no na o ma be ni ye di ho agro ti say de o man no woni na na wo di tumi no mo a they do it anyhow abuses because president ayeyi no we next to God tumi creative bibie da but the powers are dey ama no Ghana no we nyame fu ha ono also.
Yeah, and Papa Smiley is the kids will be best as well. Obisa, Obisa Pakwame no, I say then guarantee near was a then guarantee and say yes, some banner be ye benya puntuna a penanyasana bisano. Susana Bisano.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and the simplest way, to me, you need guarantee, you need guarantee, you need any way, like I say, the man. As soon as I said the man been poor, I don't mind between him. There is no guarantee. By sending off a chum, I can't tell piano between these two people, almost the minus was now for what over 30 years, and I say 30 years at least. And I mining two and a mobia and a minor and calling him 10 piano. A more with your minus and it's see ye, ne, or my motive for no and so chromotive for no, omona or more bread. So guarantee being or by based on history, self me and upeno. And I'm with your minus so and enko ye up to this point, at least enko ye a man crophobic brain. Up to this point, at this point, I think say it's worth taking the race with somebody else, whoever that person may be, as long as say they are not in either one of these parts, it's worth taking that race and see how it could be. Could it be say sound back on the power and the manner or be worse than when Of course, there's that chance. And is there the chance that it's on the park or maybe or the name of it to 2 years? There's that chance. So at this point, I toss up a 50-50%. And in my opinion, it's worth giving somebody else a shot. Because so anything we Arsenal, so I think so team Arsenal and so why I know almost is not coach.
I've been in Arsenal. I've been in
Arsenal. So I'm with the Mars and Wenger for the longest time. In the first couple of years, your miracles. But I better believe, and Koye. And they decided, say, at this point, and they say, man, and try Obi Fufro. since almost trouble before no, in my eyes, it hasn't been successful compared to as in Wenger in the early days, until so recently, Arteta shows some signs of promise, which is still is decent, but it's not to Arsenal expectations, so on. But they're still gambling with the coaches. They're still gambling with the players. And they're the same kind of scenario alone. You need guarantee to answer your question. But considering that 30-year period now, you have from between these two hands, it's worth see a trial be. On the back on Obanis or Ben Potopotompo, at least we know say your trial be an uncle ye. And we just don't know. So Takram the best of Kwame Diana all kind of so. But one question for of Kwame say it seems say what can some ways I think Biane or my bra Alex hard time. As in the Ghana Cocoa Board and I'm forming like NDC Cocoa Board. What might you say or might say? And I get it. Maybe our picket party members in Kwamba. We then like my simple question is say how does Kwame, how does it say so assured? How is it so 100% sure say a NDC and a Ghana Cocoa Board? So sometimes we push certain propaganda and I see I can't send we may not realize it. Like he's saying it to the point that like the way of a Kwame can and as if say he knows for sure see we almost mama Ghana mama or so I'm just curious, like and then with now the cancer no so boldly, like so sure. And then original so and then evidence and I said then original no the cancer no think be my brother Alex hard time about that position, I'm just curious.
May you add simply. So, Ghana no.
Don't say simple say because I'm not used to party members and because Brennan Alex at Chomo all the time. I can tell me party members and besides the points on me party members and then what else and it make you so sure me pacho. Sorry to comment.
Okay. She said yes over Makasa. So
Pacho.
You will maybe a friend in Ghana, the state of Ghana. And the government your alternative woman. And say government be babe establish gold border. That's a state needing Naswa. And yet say another government be bet me about no because that gold border no may ye free ho. But a state of Ghana gold board. Now, the state that's one, which means to say every Ghanaian be to me apply be there. Any NHS, any partisan. The moment they have pick offices from one side of the population, and no there. So what say if you say a several Ghana there, maybe I don't see it that way because Senka, your person is selected or maybe any state a good border. We open the doors to all Ghanaians. So a MPP, so a NDP, so setting a competency.
Of a comment pacho mincho media maybe said that maybe so you don't know who someone be application into the public. I'm catch or say someone be application into the public.
You be say free because me
well,
say
when I will making that accusation into I would assume see you know say someone be application into the public. So Alex, one I think I'll make his accusation. So I would imagine see unim someone be application into the public. So unim sure someone be application. I'm just curious.
For your outside. Yeah, publish BBA, yeah, say a good border, yeah, no, here applicants.
Of Kwame, did you try to apply and the application wasn't there?
That demand then my apply.
No, Kwame, come on. Until for
come on, saying. It was a government decided to bet gold board. No,
memorial example. I say me accountant, me payment or Goldman Sachs. Yes, they almost publish certain jobs by some.
Someone. The mic no I
depending on the company and person may apply for, no, I go and I search for the job. Me, what me can?
say there to onka.
What me can?
Ya to onka pa.
Anyway, I think it's my young so they're moving back. No, let me be Cinti. Let me be Cinti. O call on website. Echo here says this application, that position wasn't published.
Government of Ghana on the website. Well, Fakwame didn't do that job. And Obia so mamma Obia menye mantie free third person bi ho say ye beti good board na abanu so hia nipa.
It sounds as if you make these accusations because in Juma and a government way a war like when who some publish it. Whether be say
Young time. It was like that. The government will hear nipa every young society no more. Baby will hear nipa no. Not the publicity not to. But that time not baby I publishing on radio so friends saying publications tabloids as a dear no graphic nomini Ghanaian Times nomini oh obi nim say what you want more when you free and also obetumi aye mako publicity bi o na won ko apply.
Yeah, if I come my main show I know I hear me patch ready me patch. So gone are the days now. The way they all canning in animate, I say I quite to say OTFA and our train. I'm will be able to book or cause if I call me. You may be how Brabe apply. By Yankee Juma Sabium. These days, no all page man on our quab one thing. A Corey Juma, be best here. Looking for a job is a full-time job itself. In Tianka, oh, person Kosako Koboard, no, Anka new government in the Bayano. Nanka Wako, what starts here your research? How do I get on this board? But it sounds to me as why yet any of those things. But now you're accusing the government since Oman published the position.
When you government institution, a different from a private company be our people. When the government institution are open it's up to the government to publicize in radio, in every media Ubenya Ghana for will reach out to Ghanaians because
anyway. Of a Kwame there, of a Kwame Minkawano, they're making you say like sometimes like let me try to see a bit portray government in it so badly. You know, I just the only yet. Instead of my papa's the question or maybe say, oh my dear bro, and there's no any way be a bit in a trade be like for 30 years and of a chum can be an dear bro by sometimes so somewhere I can't any I can't be na omano and conim. It is a some accusation be an answer be pushy propaganda and I see I can't send be say anymore. Yen to your book any research and I say you make it sure because maybe there are one or two questions, One to me, my definite answer as to how you knew someone published it. So by then be out pushing that narrative way, making the government look very, very bad. But come to find out ABI and query. It's your own agenda and I'll push it. So let's be careful how we paint certain pictures and one I make I could see.
The American Asidia, any NHS was a woman as Ghanaian and I also but a bino now also Ubenya right people for the job because about the institution for Ghana and now institution of Ghana. I time no there. Me, I had an advantage. Visa, meteor more because to be or hand more opa konako ye be tuaka na fe we are only a banner sign contract no abesebo no be nya chance e koyi bia ye tumi de abo bra be dru baby ye dru entina de ho no yo Mr. Safonso Canadian kwabna onyama abiaba Petro so pɛ sɛ ɔbɛ mu a sɛ wo ba ansa na abiba nti yɛbɛma akwan no wakasa anyɛ saa deɛ a deɛ wayɛ ready abi so ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkasa a ɔtumi bɛ mu okay bisabi so ɔtumi nka
of Akwame, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Papa Smiley is there or is gone. I heard him mentioning Arsenal because Sam was making some comparison. Sam, I don't agree with you a bit regards to jobs being advertised. None of our governments have advertised for any of the roles they've been filling. They don't advertise for CEO roles. They don't advertise for board membership roles. They don't advertise for anything. All what they do is jobs for the boys. And the reason why I wish Papa Smiley was here was Papa Smiley, I think in response to a question Wafakwami asked Beniwa, the question I would have asked Papa Smiley is this. Wafakwami, you are the one in the seat now. And it seems Mr. Chum is also on. I mean, can we tell ourselves that Ghana is being managed with the best in class? Or with the best among Ghanaians? Kwame, do you know that? Does anybody know that?
Oh, media. What the MPP of Akufo-Addo, the governance, compared to Mama in 2025 year. Mama is doing.
Well, Kwame, I'm not comparing these two thieves. All what I'm saying is generally, as Ghana being managed with the best in class, with the best resources we have in Ghana, as far as human resources concerned. Is that what we are doing?
But we can only compare. And the best.
Mr. Kwame, I'm not comparing. I'm asking you, looking at MPP, NDC, have they shown signs, have they moved Ghana forward to say that when these people are managing Ghana, they manage Ghana with the best in class? Is that what we have been observing?
No. The best from their, their choices, and yet the best, their choices.
Yes, so that is what I've been saying, that the pool they have been falling on are only their people, and their people don't represent the best in class for Ghana. But as far as governance is concerned, that is what we should aim at. Attracting the best resources in Ghana to manage ourselves. No MPP people, no NDC people. Simply because when they are campaigning and when they want power, they don't say, oh, MPP, we want only MPP people go and vote for us. NDC people go and vote for us. They say Ghanaians. Do you understand? But when they win power, then they say, oh, the other Ghanaians are Sankwas. They are not part of it.
So it's an insult.
Well, they are insulting us all the time. When we insult them in return, you of Akwame, you. Oh, you are always insulting. But the conduct of the people is an insult to all of us. Ghana should aim at attracting the best in class, irrespective of their political leanings. But that is not what we see. That is not what we see. They've polarized the thing and give it to their boys. Do you think most of the jobs, Sammy Jemfi's job, if they advertise for that job, I don't think Sammy Jemfi will be qualified. Before I came on, something flashed on my computer. Kufuor is advising MPP to stop the tribalism and religious bigotry and, decide on competence as far as NPP leadership is concerned. You understand? That is what is going on. That is what he has observed. But the question too is when he was at the helm, is that what he did? It is only after they leave the scene before they get sense. We are here. We know that what we are enjoying, they attracted the best in class, because if they don't use the best in class, they will vilify them, in a part of, hey, you are insulting, you people is this. And we are experiencing rot every day. And the situation is getting worse every day. Because we are underutilizing the resources we have. So some, they don't advertise it though. They already have their people, whether they can do the job, whether they are qualified, and we rely on qualification. Bombardier used to tell us, oh, Achimota people, Dubik was my mind. That Dubik, you see the way he left ECG? Dubik, you see that what he left ECG? Rot. Over Kwame, come on, what is the topic for the day now?
It's about Ghana. Ghana, because me buy na me betting se benewa o appreciate said the Spain for a year or more minor. There's oneness be or honor. Inti ko we say Ghana be sa. And I know me dignity with the argument in fact. Ghana no already ya polarize your we are divided. Me say say Israel got to attack Ghana. I don't know whether say NPP and NDC for they will agree to defend Ghana. Because division is there tomorrow. I can't see a between us kind. You
are even going to take Israel. If Togo wants to beat Ghana, they will beat Ghana anyhow, because half of Ghanaians will go and join Togo. You understand? But I don't think unity or oneness is our issue. You understand? The issue is about leadership who can galvanize all of us. Leadership who can behave, neutrally. Leadership who will know that our point of division ends when election results are declared.
Yeah.
You understand? And that type of leader is not the one we've not had. And Nkrumah epitomizes all these qualities. You understand? He epitomizes all these qualities. But it has been very elusive to us. I don't know whether out of immaturity or we don't understand the concept of democracy. We don't understand it. You understand? And I think I posted something on the thing. This John Kuma's wife, I don't know where she also came from. Who is she? Something. Anybody who poses the cathedral is not a Christian. Is not talking rubbish. She was talking rubbish. I don't know where she also came from. When the husband and they were stealing her money. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry is calling himself or herself in Ghana. Also, this one too. This one alone, it seems she's got a church. This one, if she's got church in Accra, anytime I go to Ghana, I'll go to her church and go and talk sense to her. Go and face her in the church. When you people have stolen our money and God are listening to our prayers, you are also coming to talk rubbish. Oh, Kwame, let's not look at these things. Sometimes it's too annoying. I'll come back later. Hello, Kwame.
Okay. I be no. I be Canadian. Yeah. Me there. I be the okay. I you know. Kwame Nkrumah be legacy bi anke ja o se nke follow up. Onu ahụ say party is not the solution. Until last show, okay, say Ghana should be a one-party state. Meaning, say, it is a union government. It is a the example proposal. It is a Ghana First Party, Ananka, I'm for agitated for. But something surprising. One more agitated for Ghana First, Okay, one more performance in the last election, I can't believe we say figures, there be doubtful. Because just I say a manipulative figures, said we should always remain
Over Kwame. The figures for what they had, there's no doubt in it. Ghanaians voted according to what they know. Over Kwame, 6 months now. 6 months now. Those people you are saying their figures were were manipulated. Have you heard of them again?
But they say some more
Yes or no, Over Kwame, yes or no? Have you heard of them again?
Oh, Yatialan say one mama they communicate. Abrante no no cash no there. In fact, maintain and catch it. Who else again? One more kick on one almost be said the bear. A bed dilute to a for no idea. Almost so. Almost there. Headed to our mocha. So, Mumra.
So for Kwame, they've gone hibernating. They've gone hibernating. Then 6 months to 3 months to election, they will come back and make noise. 3 to 6 months, they will come back and make noise. And you expect Ghanaians to vote for them?
Well.
Stop. Who manipulated what?
But I mean, figures, those
people are all like concert people. They make the political scene like we are joking. But Kwame, UK here, the next elections is not between Labour and Conservative again. There is another party on the block, Reform Party. The last local elections, they won. They won by far. Do you understand? They won by far. And you think those group of people, they went to hibernate? The last elections, they won 4 seats. I think 4 or 5 seats in UK Parliament.
They are pushing forward.
They are pushing. So right now, it's not a 2-horse team anymore. Right now, you can see in Nukra, they even took these people, Liberal. Do you understand? So those things Ghana be saying, if whether you like it or not is between NPP and DC. It's because the people who are supposed to challenge them are so stupid themselves.
No, but
Mr. Truman and his party, they are also included. Mr. Truman is the party.
Opachum say. Nkrofo di ni akwaje bribe a wono wanya ho kapre. Edi CPP no there. Corruption wo Ghana ni the chance.
No, it's not CPP. It's not CPP which is corrupt.
They say colonial administration, there was nothing like bribery. But when we did come in Krumechi, and open scholarship, yes, all a CPP ni answer. Even cocoa farmers a scholarship. Yes, Ukope CPP membership card the answer no when
Yeah,
you scholarship.
because of Kwame, these are so-called small parties or other political parties. You have never heard them mounting challenge or criticizing any government policy or anything in opposition because they don't have the capacity to even do it. And you think we should vote for these people to come and manage Ghana? With what?
Big Grante is on TikTok making a big campaign.
So which policy have you heard Kofi criticize openly?
Is criticizing our educational system. Is criticizing the constitution.
Of Mr. Abe, one question.
Yeah, Benny, ask me your question. Yeah.
Brian,
Brother, say, waka makuma so asemba kopa. Wo say ye to aba wie metaka wo hapa. Obia ta nkofo no a no omo ye parties a aka no. Omo challenge government policy. E na omo nkasa mfa ho mpo se eye. Tete ye nti omo nka bio. Se wa hu. But now one kasa wo kire se NDC ne MPP omo nye nti no hwan na ye mfa Ghana no ma no. Ana ye man na house without president.
Babiniwa, the fact that the other people who are supposed to challenge MPP and DC are either non-existent or they are weak doesn't mean that MPP and DC should take the country for granted. Do you understand? That is not what I mean. That is not what we expect. Do you understand? It's like Real Madrid. Yeah? Real Madrid thinking or Barcelona thinking, I'm on top. So they do what they want. Meanwhile, you know what will happen? Which club is
Abe, me question nanu you, but I me bisao because they all can hear two different things. So Real Madrid taking something for granted is different than and we advise I would more. That means say you maintain your mom they should no say Ghana is not for them. And I say you don't need them. Now who else? Why next year? Because Uncrovo no more challenge or monocrana or more below bet. No, why be you? Why? I don't know. I am a question no because Ghana for granted no, they will be pennies, but the maybe say or monye ni papa and no more or more timid to or more see wants to say or more be challenging these political parties, you know, almost a below bet.
Benny, you know, I used to say here all the time that in the midst of the blind,
that's right.
That is our case now. In the midst of the blind, the one-eyed man or the one-eyed person feels the best.
That's right.
That is how Ghana is going. But are we as Ghanaians happy with that? You know you are in the camp of the one. You are
happy. Say, oh my no, cause you're happy.
Ghana is not well managed. We expect the people we've given the opportunity to, due to the fact that nobody can challenge them, to even set high standards, so that we cannot even get anything to talk about. But that is not what we are experiencing. You understand? There is no. I mean, the fact that there's no serious competition on the scene doesn't give NDC or MPP the open space to steal our money, to abuse our money, to do everything. It's like right now, okay, you have a majority, so we can do what we want. That is not what we expect. You have to be very, very circumspect to quote Ejase all the time with regards to what to do. Because you are not managing in the worst case scenario, you are not managing for only MPC people. Because when you were voting, why you came to say that, when you people were voting, you didn't only beg only NDC people, you begged the whole Ghanaians. So let's say if Ghanaian MPP NDC population was, let's say, 35%, yeah, MPP had, let's say, 35%. The remaining 30% are neutral Ghanaians. If they had not voted for you, you couldn't have won power. So why is it that when you have power, but you told me here on this platform, you say you put it in a way.
We have the
No. Nobody will work for anybody to come and chop.
Yes, I would do.
Eh? Oh, but why do you remember?
I do.
So
These concert people.
So if I can contribute very well to Ghana, because I didn't belong to NDC, then I want to chop the money some, so they should not give me. That's your logic.
But Abi, yes, I need you.
But that is what you told us.
Executive powers.
And that is what
we don't share with
your chief of staff. That is what your chief of staff also said.
Executive powers, they don't share with enemies. You know, now, over there who nipa say we are president and they to Obama. Now say before I ever to Obama, only group will be gadai. Enya one idea. One uta kind of has NDC one prepare opposition. Now, young father so more prepare. Only one they prepare. Only some medium phenom type of people they prepare. Say, yeba say base. Inti mo amaka ni no. Onimo. In fact, they don't know you. You don't know their plans. Until say,
Biniwa, the fact that I don't hold NDC ticket.
No NDC ticket because nobody know you, Abi. Now nobody know you. Say, Abi, how can we?
Based on what you are saying, so long as I'm not a member of NDC, I don't hold NDC card. I'm an enemy of NDC.
No. You are not an enemy of NDC, but we don't know who is on our side now. So, Okofo MPP.
I'm a Ghanaian. I don't need to be on your side to
listen to me very carefully. Abe Mabo, what they tell me about Mr. Me brother is saying, Sam, Nasim Biose, a Jumano, ye the curriculum co. Now, one number be back, be my pros every year, Juma. And you know, in any case in Pono, you have to apply for it. And you know, before I apply a Jumano, it is not about a good board or here. You cannot apply now. Yeah, setting good board. You can go and apply for it.
You see, I told Sam from the beginning when they are not announced that we need people to fill these jobs. How can we apply?
But good board was nowhere to be found. Now, the vacancy about because a friend said here we a power now. Your friend CEO power, no, a executive power. We don't give to anybody like that. You give only one person from the president.
Biniwa, are you telling us that this Mohammed's entrepreneurship startup thing he's doing is only going to give to NDC people?
He is going to give to people he know that they are competent to do it.
How did he know them?
Oh, only more say. Only more look at somebody like Randy Abbey. Well, who name Randy Abbey? Or who is all your politics that? But he had the cocoa board man. Do you think
who told you he doesn't do politics?
He doesn't do politics. Until we know you're not already on so far. On your politics, it's
pure NDC.
NDC man.
Oh, so you mean in this case, your mama has given post to his enemy because they don't know whether it's NDC.
But Abe, so this particular your friend is saying CEO ministerial appointment. You must somebody that we know. And no,
that is why our companies and organizations are messing up. Look, let me give you a little bit of history.
Okay, but let
me give you a little bit of history. Corporate governance. This corporate governance.
Professor Swaba,
Yes.
ambassador.
So this corporate governance, which has become vogue these days. The whole idea started in 1992. No, 1992. When UK here, they used to appoint board members, CEOs, like we are doing in Ghana now. And those companies, including government institutions, were making losses because they were appointing riffraffs, they were appointing friends, they were appointing useless, stupid people. So UK government and the UK Stock Exchange realized that the quality of people being appointed to these board memberships, these CEOships and so on, were the cause of the losses. So they appointed Sir Adrian Cadbury to find out why. And that is exactly what Cadbury came out with. That so long as UK here, they appoint CEOs, board members to like we are doing in Ghana now, this will continue. So they came out with the corporate governance framework, 1992. Then when they did that, Canada followed with the, I think, Day Commission. No, South Africa followed with the Day Commission. Canada followed with, I think, Qatar or something. The Netherlands also followed. That is why this corporate governance we are talking about became corporate governance, became vogue. But we are stuck in pre-1992 idiocies. Do you understand? Because they are friends. Because they are. If you look at Bank of Ghana board members, you ask yourself, wow. Across the board. Across the board. So, so long as we are appointing, you see, NDC did the same thing, MPB did the same thing. The Akufo-Addo appointed some of them. And you see the result. They went there to steal, not to work. They went there to steal. Because they did not advertise those jobs to attract the best in class, to attract people with experience, to attract people with exposure. Biniwa, UK here, if you work somewhere and they tell you there's going to be board meeting, or the board are meeting, the CEO Nukrano that day, that week, or that month is in hot waters. But that is not Ghana. So that is why our companies, nothing is working. We don't have any government institution or something which is even world class. Or not even African class. That is why Nigerian banks came to dominate in Ghana. Because they are doing something, they are managing themselves well.
Now, Abe, my name is our last question. Ghana, no, why a world class country? Now, Ghana is a third world country. The name is third world. Now, the 1992 in the UK, ehunu sadia we are. Ehunu de ni omuntam no. Eye 100 years different from Ghana to UK. You know more difference. This is Ghana o ka de e to bo as na twen kakra Ghana betru ho. Because that is how it is. I know they are not correct. So, you are comparing Ghana to UK in any this aspect. They are media material or was in a Biniwa,
why is it that when they discovered COVID medicine, we didn't say, oh, okay, UK, America, they are 100 years, so you people should use your COVID thing, we reach there. Why didn't we say that?
Now who say Ghana discover me? Ghana kosre or more. Until no, it doesn't get young no more. Hold on, what you know? Ghana no who is Ghana? Yeah, that they say, oh, discover I person. Of course, I'm going for what was wrong. Say, observe, for way, mammy, na mummy, kakradia, mum peno, I'm more control good crown about farmer. Ah, they all cats about how the Ghana come for the Sanko for. It is added, you know, you withdraw.
So it means we cannot even learn from the past of artists. As a
yes, you know, partner, yeah, but corner slow because you're depending. I'm telling you. The partner of Bomudino or more highly advanced country. Yeah, Ghana, young Kodomo Bako.
Yeah, but anyway, if you look at it from where you are now, Spain, this is your Spain. As at, I think 1974, they were doing coup d'etat. The last coup d'etat was done by Franco. 1974. But if you look at from that time up to now, how they've developed and how they've transformed their system.
But last thing I can say, Africa as a whole, no, say African country individual no betima a sustain kama. So multi build the African Union. Na no ye or more your friend is saying. Second point, and as we control board or any control the whole Africa. You know, one and an abo moka crow because the president didn't quite be no Monteasia or the European Union board. A hawk now almost mean pity the president of Spain. The
the African Union was there when
the
African Union was there when Akufo-Addo said Burkina Faso has brought missionaries. Did he go to African Union?
Tell me useless. You until such a union no be stronger. No African Union, yeah, African Union, Ghana, are one of the best.
Let me tell you. The African Union, the whole union itself, the whole African Union itself is financed by the European Union. The African Union.
No problem.
So very big problem. European Union finance the whole African Union.
Yeah, me say, me say, yeah, for all the year car, Morocco, Villa Vagana, yeah, comparison, Kagra. Now, sorry, oh my God, I'm so UK say.
Well, but we are looking for the best in class. Meanwhile, there are a lot of Africans who are here. A lot of Africans who are here.
UK do.
No. There are a lot of Africans who are here, who are in America. They are doing big things. So why is it that when we go to Ghana, we cannot do it? Simply because we have the likes of some who are afraid of their jobs. We have the likes of all this rubbish because they won't give you the chance to do it.
I mean, who is everything in Akasa or Toro? I can't just say we are so. Nipa I'm telling you.
So you are said that we are not. Meanwhile, it's not because we are not paying. It is the environment we've created for ourselves, which makes the difference. The environment. Give two children. Give two children. One will be born here.
UK for celebrating 150 years underground train. Spain celebrating 100 years underground train. What I say? 150 years somebody is underground. They know I faster on the crowd. Or say be as 150 years ago. Into one crowd basin no chrome no base kurani who around no. Me the year pensenka chrome crab ye need kakra. Then ye move no me are looking forward. We are not looking forward to say you are comparing them.
We see bus, woman got top buses. What you
Mama came to promise us Aboboya, and you were defending it.
No. Abe, yes, sincere cry. Mama me a promise Ghana so be to Aboboya Magano. Or say, why would the Aboboya ye Jumano? Because who's the Ghana for no consuming? Omu yusu etino obema license na was streamline no na what ma yusu ni ye said e be ya ntwintwa de ka nim eno no kan e wanka to beto abobo ya magana eno etino ono no hoga so beto abobo ya magana.
Listen to this. Then within 10 days Iran has been able to batter Israel, which was supposed to be the big player in the Middle East.
Over. I know the year level, so I know that America has that these people know they are different level. That who can say you're going more or more.
But you see the plays they used to do. When people are thinking in terms of that, you are thinking of Aboboya, and Aboboya, you are not the one manufacturing it too.
What's true? Oh, Kagana is about Iran or ye nuclear bomb. Now, who cry like a crowd? Who say we nuclear bomb no crana? A dear boy, my energy need forever, 24 hours. And you know, who cry, win Yakane and so man of Ayadu Mokania says here, oh, can nuclear bomb Bohasem, oh, can Iran talk on Israel? Yeah. Mese Ghana not here, Mimi, baby, I'm Susunu Drew, and Yahona Mumusunu Drew, did I
so you think we need the likes of Sami Jemfi to take us to where we need to go?
Yes, we need the life of Sami Jemfi to take us out because you had phobia, Kokuraphobia, Ya, Oman, Brahma, Akufado, and the rest, and Nanzaya no motive, more experience of Oriata Modern open view. Oh my yashi, and the young for more Muslim different resources. That is it. And in here different political parties.
So we are seeing the mistakes and the mess they are creating. Like
no, they ever happen. Never happen. But
the mess is
correct, Rabbi. Ever happen, but correct because young.
To manage a country, it's not something you make correct error and correct too, because people will die out of it.
No, they are not. Now they are to bomb. No, they are to bomb. Nipangu. Now they buy.
But that one is a war situation, so everybody understands.
Now the country manager a war.
Okujato is taking the type of decisions he's taking. It's killing people unnecessarily.
No, Okujato. Eto your friend is saying American embassy Obiangu. I'm telling you, Obiangu.
You don't know.
Obiangu. Obiangu. Yadum kani akura say o ka say ofala de yadum ni de nipa betima wo hospital and they fine. Na Oguja to American embassy mo. And so mo bi wu say.
No, it's
me nemo ya adwe wo ne ma no bebre ho ba de we abo president na ya mentimo ase. And there because
Ghana, but meanwhile, look, we need Senegal. Senegal has done a good, nice transport policy. Why cannot Ghana do it?
Yeah, but Kobe, more Kasa in Amafo to you. Mr. More Kasa Amafo.
Why can't Ghana do it? And we are thinking of Abomoya.
Abi. Any Akufado Papa came by a Kunya accidentally.
Okofa in a sky train to crowd Musan plan.
Wafakwami.
Sky train is can over 20 million.
Exactly, Wafakwami. The train Akufado. The train thing Akufado did. Yeah, the train thing Akufado claimed to be doing. You think if it was something proper, this is how it should end?
When you accident, you know, repair, you triple problem also. Nobody knows.
Yeah, it's not working. He just did it for political expediency. He didn't mean it to benefit Ghanaians in any way. Because of Kwame, look at train accidents happening in this part of the world. Is that how the company fold up immediately? Give me a joke. One small little train accident, it has collapsed the whole company up to today. Let somebody come. So meanwhile, tell your people, if they are not advertising the jobs to attract the best in class among Ghanaians, we will keep insulting them. Well.
You say Bibi Swabe join.
But Bibi is empty.
No,
don't worry him. He's MPP.
Oh, tell me, train Mumuiana.
Oh, Baba, you are sorry in their own.
Anne.
Intina, what be?
I'm in Monditam.
And a tamben are the mine. It do tamben Yamamra.
I think say I can't 1 hour.
Okay.
So because of that, he's not talking.
More trains said, yeah, he need no beba.
He's coming to root for Israel God.
Woman, you now almost support to Israel.
Israel.
When you change your face,
one is over 2. Huh?
No supporting it.
It didn't I'm supporting.
Very question. I guess I may say.
Any thing I'm supposed to know.
May say a question. Oh,
Because it is dry God.
Ah,
There
is nothing like that. There be Israel, maybe.
Hey, check your work. Oh, I will.
Now Israel, who knew Muslim?
Nyami different from Israel. Nyami. Hey,
Israel, Ben, I will come once.
You are aware. There's only one Israel.
Israel never no munya Christopher. There's one thing you have to get in mind. So munya Christopher and can to call Mukun Kemba. There won't be any fight like that because Jew for any Muslims no. Omumi no Jew ni no ohunu hozo ono kwa na ye konkon. Any other person be and he hate the person. Who say haram kramoni to who say there will be somebody apart from Muslim no or haram. It is say entino obia no I say I obia ya hia but Christosum no interesta Christosum I have a lot of Muslim friends, I have a lot of Christian friends. We move around, we work together, but Muslims and omu pesa. See, that is why he's creating this fight. Think Jew for now what you come here Christopher and go be a better baby boko. Said the cremophone Christopher take Annabo. That is it. And you know omu Christopher. That's why you always refer them to say omu na here fighting more only a support two or more. I don't get what you are coming from. Besides what is going on is politics.
Where is the Israel God
Israel there.
Israel God you people are referring to.
They're referring to the Israel, no, from the Bible, no, or when the creation started and when God was not known. So the first people who were worshiping God at that time, Abraham. So the people are starting to say that the God of Abraham, to specify, say they are among four other gods. So, but I'm talking about the God of Abraham. So when they came to Egypt, it continues. So other gods there, and we are referring to the God of Israel. So the God of Hebrews, the God of friends say Hebrews, the God of Israel. So that is why. But now we know the God. So when we talk about the God of Israel, we are not talking about Netanyahu God, because they themselves they have missed the way.
They missed the way. They want to claim the Israel.
They missed the way along the line. It drew on almost missing way because, and I have told you already, said Gomuya Christopher and Kadia Kosono and Ken Koso, because Christosum never tells you to hate other person. For God.
But they are fighting to claim their land. They are fighting to claim the land. So
yes, that is the politics they are doing. They are fighting to claim their land. They want to survive. They don't want to. They don't want
which land? Bibi, you know the land Canaan. When they claimed they went to Canaan. You know there were people there.
Yes, there were people there. And when listen, and when there were people there, when Abraham went there were people there. They have been living aside with people all along. The Jebusite and all those, they have been living along people all along. And even in 1944, when they came back, they came to meet these people there, and the people even welcomed them. That's our brothers. They are the same people, because in this world now, Israel and I only the country almost suffer in terms of colonization. And those days, say capture it me form free country. But when you take them captive, still once they are remnant.
Bibi, you mean
those people living around? They are the same people. See, I check your DNA. It's just that a Bima 10 Muslims and a Bima 10 Jews. They are the same people there, but just that some were taken out in captives and they came back and blah blah blah. They are said in politics and this thing is brought distance.
So
they are the same people.
You mean they've suffered more than black people?
They suffered as a country in terms of colonization. In terms of colonization, a country, no country in this world have suffered more than Israel. In terms of colonization,
you are not
how many countries?
You are not. Suffer more than black people.
When you talk about black people, you are talking about. I'm talking about country. A country.
A whole race.
We have a lot of. The whole Africa is black nation. And Ethiopia was not colonized. I'm talking about colonization. A country that have been colonized by a whole lot, about 20 nations. Ghana, we have been colonized by three countries.
They were not the only people who were colonized. A lot of countries have gone through that cycle.
Don't tell me. Don't change it. Me say, a country they have been colonized by more than any other country in this world. You can check.
It's not true.
British have colonized them.
It is not true.
Germans have colonized them.
It's not true.
It is not. Check. You have computer in front of you. Check the countries that have.
I know it is
the country. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You are just talking.
You know?
Check this.
You what do you know?
Yes, I'm telling you what I know. Check. Cross check.
You what do you know? What do you know?
You cross check. Use what you know. You don't know anything. I'm telling you what I know.
What do you know?
What do you also know? You don't know. You don't know. That's what I'm telling you.
Rubbish. Religious rubbish.
I came here. I have not talked about religion here. We are talking about Israel.
About religion here.
Don't start insulting anyhow. Don't expose yourself to insulting anyhow. We are talking about something. I'm telling you that Israel as a nation has been colonized by a lot of countries. No other country has been colonized more than Israel. If you are saying I'm lying, check it.
It is not true.
Or if that is what you know, keep what you know. I'm telling you, if you can check, you can check.
This is why you people are.
It is there to know. This is not from the Bible. You can check from your internet. You can check. So you just say it's not true for just talking. You are just arguing for arguing's sake.
That's the rubbish they carry. Those days.
Who carry that rubbish around? When you read your books from, is it not rubbish people are carrying around that you are reading? You are also carrying rubbish around because you are also taking those. Are you picking and choosing? Those people you read from, those people are also, those gave that information there. And you are saying, but if you don't believe, keep it. That is a fact. But that does not justify, it does not justify what is happening.
Everybody used to fight with each other, so don't carry this around.
Of course.
They were colonized. Who colonized what?
Yeah, Ghana, it is on record that Ghana have been colonized by British and also Portuguese. It is record there. When you go to Israel, they have colonized by a lot of nations.
Which nations?
A lot of nations.
Which nations?
British, German, US, what country? A lot of countries. A lot of countries, France, all they colonized Israel, that small country. And that country has been fought. A small place. Everybody wants to own that place. It is there. So that's why they went out.
Don't be spreading this thing that they are the most colonized. Almost every country on
go and read about it. Go and read about it and stop unnecessary argument.
They have fed you with all these lies. They were colonized. They were.
Who fed me? Who fed me?
With their neighbors.
Did somebody feed you with somebody? What you say?
They were fighting with their neighbors to collect their land under the pretense that God said, so go and take this, go and take this.
Where did they come from? What did somebody say they are not human beings?
Yes, exactly. So
is somebody saying they are not human beings?
You are telling us they've been colonized. This. When they were messing people up there, those people were they not human beings?
Forget about the colonization. It's not part of what we are talking about. What is your question and what is your argument? What are you arguing about?
In that region more than anybody. Then when somebody catches them and stop them.
Yes, so if it is so, they have caused more havoc than any other person. If it is so, that is what is happening. So it's nobody's case. They are doing
because
so
some people have stopped you. Then you are crying that everybody should sympathize with you. Meanwhile, you call
But are you telling me or you are telling the Israelites? Because I'm not the Israelite, so why are you telling me this?
Yeah, because they are the basis of what you claim to believe on. People who are
they are not. Everybody, history or something come by somebody. It came through somebody, so you cannot say that. I came here. You said you support them, but I have not said I support them, or I support whoever.
You support them.
I don't support anybody. You don't need but you say I support.
Your pronouncement shows you whether you support them or not.
So you claim what you believe to. You decide what you want to believe and deceive yourself. That is what it is. Because if that is what you believe it and you want to go about that, fine. It's good for you.
I don't think any God will tell you.
It does nothing to me.
Go and kill children. Disabled people, go and kill them anyhow. Which God will tell you to go and do that?
But did I tell you something like that today? But they
are the people you are following.
Who? Did I say that I follow somebody? Are you setting your questions and answering them? You can keep on doing that because I have not told you anything.
You are trying to justify their killing.
I'm not justifying anybody killing anybody. I have not justified killing everybody. Listen,
they have a license to be killing people.
This man said that Mr. said something, and I'm saying that these people, they are not Christians. If they are Christians, they will not happen like that. What is going on will not happen. And what is happening there is sort of Israel, or they are something I see that. And they are the same people. The same people, just that one party have decided to be Christians and Jews, and other party have decided to be Muslims. And that is creating this friendship, because if you check DNA, they are the same people, but they themselves have divided themselves. And because of what they themselves believe in, it has created this fight. That is what I'm saying. I'm saying that I believe the other person or who is right or who is wrong. But they are trained missiles around themselves. It's their own problem. I visited my friend last week and he's a Muslim. He said that, have I seen what is happening? I said, yes, I know what is happening. So he said he will go to one Christian, we call Christian church. We know so ako kumpo for now. Doing now. So I'm of church no my old day. I'm on a two bomb ko a year and as I say. And the husband said, so we say if Ghana throw bomb to a friend say Turkey, also got two bomb to Turkey, but say Ghana throw bomb to Turkey now also got two bomb to Togo. You have done it's wrong, and these people. So if you have problem, face them. Besides these people, they are not Christians. So what we are doing, what we are saying does not make sense. You see, so if they
are not Christians, why have they built all these things to entice people to go and do what do they call it? Pilgrimage, everything there.
There be who can say enticing they don't entice me to, but it's a tourist attraction where everybody wants to go and see.
Your long-term goal is to go there as a Christian, isn't it?
No, it's not a biblical thing. It's a tourist place. If you want to visit to see things like people coming to Ghana to see all kinds of historian things, they can come and see. It's a tourist thing. If you want, you go. It's unlike Muslims, they have to go to Mecca to become Alaji or Ajia. It's different thing altogether. It's not biblical that every Christian must go there, but it's a tourist attraction. And I tell you that if you go there, you can see.
You are not a complete Christian then.
No, that is not what I know. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's not a. People have been deceived for a long. It's nothing like
that. That is the ultimate of you people following these people.
That is why I'm saying that you are creating your questions and you are answering it, because that is totally wrong.
Maybe it's not wrong. That is what you people are propagating. You are.
Why are you forcing something on somebody?
You preach right now.
Why are you forcing something on somebody?
Israel God inside right now. We will see.
Those people that said those people, are they Christians or they are Jews?
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to.
So why are you arguing? You don't even know.
No, and I don't want to care. I don't want to care.
So then don't talk about their matter. But you right now, what you are doing is you care so much. But some people are also killing them. The bombs that they throw there, people die. So they are killing themselves.
Wow.
Bomb Israel and go for.
But who started it? Who started it?
Yeah, I don't know who started it.
Exactly. Of course, you will not know. You will not know.
But what I knew is that Iran currently, what we heard that Iran is throwing bomb and people are saying, "Oh, Israel is vulnerable."
Bibi, forget about it. Currently, who started it? Who started it? Who started it?
So, who started what?
It's a war of aggression.
Then what happened is that these people went to colonization, which people went to slavery or whatever. And wherever they moved to Germany, people are fighting. They moved to Russia, they are fight. Wherever they go, there is fight. Then the United Nations decided that no, let us come together and take these people to where they want, they belong. So they gathered them, few of them, they brought them back. In 1944, those people.
It's not United Nations.
It was United Nations decision.
It is based on Balfour Declaration. It's not United Nations.
What? It was United Nations declaration, and they went there.
Who told United Nations?
So they even welcomed them that, oh, our brothers, you are welcome. They were living there, but just these people believe that, like I'm saying, Muslims, they have their own thing. Jews, they have their own pride.
Of that, it is
and
just
because of this thing, Israel did not just start to bomb anybody. Did Israel started bombing somebody?
But who started?
How many of them?
Who started what?
We were there recently. We were there.
No,
there were some picnic. Listen, right now, recently we were there. There were some picnic. Some people go there, kidnap some foreigners, kidnap them, kills innocent people. They say, release the kidnap, release these people, release these people. So they started also fighting and we steal them.
You know the conditions they were living under. You know the conditions they were living under every day.
So the condition that you are living in, it tells you to go and kill somebody.
Of course, they are dying every day.
So when these people also retaliated, they say, hey, these people are killing innocent people. But innocent people were kidnapped. Innocent people were shot. They shot them.
But the people dying there, they are not innocent.
So none of them can justify what they are doing. It's a fight against themselves. Nobody is fighting, but you guys, you are also not telling truth. You are not telling truth to yourself. Because Israel there will not just start and shooting somebody, will not just start and bomb somebody. Israel
the war going on there, who went to bomb them?
No, nobody bombed anybody. Israel, we had Iran throw missiles, then they retaliated. They also have something they called. They have some this thing they called back to sender. Sometimes somebody throw bomb, then they turn it back, and you assume that it was Israel who threw the bomb. You see, you guys don't tell the truth.
Listen to your skilled mind.
What skilled mind? You read as we also read. It's not you alone that read. Though. It's not you alone. Everybody reads. So if you believe what you read, I also believe what I read. So don't say that.
Okay, so if you believe what you read, then go and read your Bible and keep it to yourself. Don't be disturbing people with it. Don't be disturbing people with it. Read it to yourself.
So why don't you also keep what you read to yourself?
Yeah,
but you also disturb people with it.
And be scaring people and be.
No, nobody is scaring anybody. Nobody is scaring me. I'm not forcing you. It's a public platform.
Keep it to yourself.
Public platform.
Every morning, people with this thing.
You also have to keep what you post to yourself. Every morning you also post something.
I come here to preach anything to you?
No, every morning you also post something. You are talking about me posting something, but every morning you also post something. You post what you want. I also post what I want. You say that's good, man. You post what you want. I post what you want. You cannot force me, or you cannot tell me what to not post or what to post. That one is out of context. It's out of context. So you decide what you want to post. I also decide what I want to post. So you also have to keep it to yourself. You also have to keep what you yourself. What you are saying is rubbish to me. What I'm doing is also rubbish to you.
When I hear you at any station I'm in and you say something, I also phone and come and talk rubbish to you. If you don't
whatever
keep it to yourself,
no. What I say, if what I say is rubbish to you, listen. If what I say is rubbish to you, it's fine. But we have to also remember that what you also say is rubbish to somebody.
Exactly.
But everybody have to tolerate. No, not everything that everybody posts on the platform that everyone likes. So we have to tolerate ourselves. You read what you want to read. You leave what you don't want to read. Don't tell me that what I did is rubbish. So what you also do is rubbish to somebody. So you are not making sense over there. It's a public platform. Everybody have to. If the platform said we don't allow this kind of thing, I will not do it. Since everybody have the right to post what you want to post, you cannot tell me that you cannot tell me what to post.
Okay.
You get up in the morning, you go and read something rubbish, and you come and throw it there. So I also throw my rubbish there. Let it keep it that way.
Okay. Yeah, so going forward, that's the case. If you throw any rubbish, I also respond.
If you also throw rubbish, I also respond.
Exactly. Yeah, then we are going.
Yeah. So it's not a problem at all.
People are doing something wrong and you don't want to defend because they are on your side or you are on their side.
Nobody is on anybody's side. You decided to say it what you want to say it, and also say what I also know. So you keep what you have, and I also keep what I know. It's simple as that.
You wake up, people wake up and say heaven. You are the only people. These heaven, you don't even know that.
So if the thing is not true, why are you so worried about that?
Because you are disturbing us with that.
No. If it is not true, why are you worried about that? You shouldn't even talk about
it. You keep disturbing people.
No, it is getting into your conscience that you are so worried about. If it is not worrying you just rubbish. You just keep it. So it is pricking your conscience. That's why you are so worried about it every day.
Listen to yourself. Because people are talking about what you don't even
know. Whatever you do, whatever you post, whatever you say, I don't. It does nothing to me, and I don't care. But you always worry about somebody do. That means it hurts your conscience.
My conscience about this rubbish you people are doing. Kwame, take over your thing.
Yeah. So. Bibi, are you ready to take over or?
You are tired already. It's not yet 8 o'clock.
Bibi is a man of God. The God of
Over Kwame, don't come and annoy me.
a man of God, God of Israel. Uh-huh. And
They just give themselves titles. Have you seen a man of God before? Or you think it's only Mav they use
I don't know. I know he's a man of God.
And you, who are you? Who are you?
I'm the son of the Creator. The Creator is different from the God of Israel.
Okay. Yeah, that one I agree with you. That one I agree with you because the Creator will not let people go and throw bombs, kill children, kill anything anyhow.
A Creator is should I say someone is a creator of God, of love.
Wow.
He loves his creation, and he gives second chance to his creation. God.
So MPP, everything they manage is crime. Iyoko reportedly picks. Hold on.
We are switching to MPP.
Iyoko reportedly picks up former National Food Buffer Stock CEO. Huh? Stealing.
Akufo-Addo.
Oh. Kwabrantu will come here and defend right now. I don't know. Yeah, but Kwame, let me leave you now. Let me leave you and continue doing your worshiping.
We are going to. We are told we are going to get a storm this evening.
A storm in France.
Yeah.
Why, your summer is over already?
No, when the weather is hot like that, in the evening we get thunderstorms.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
if we don't take care, some people will lose their lives.
In the storm.
Yeah. It's a divine storm. It will it will eliminate wrong people.
Mm-hmm. But you people were supporting those people who are not supposed to be supported.
What were we doing?
You were supporting people who were not supposed to be supported. So that's the price you pay.
Oh, according to the politics of France, if Israel is threatened, they should find a way to protect Israel.
Mm.
Uh,
I see.
So
whether they are right or wrong, you have to go and protect them.
Right or wrong.
Mm.
Right or wrong. It's not a question of ethics. It's a question of support.
Okay. You are laughing. Let me leave you and do one.
Because most of the people in Israel have dual citizenship. Some are French.
To France as well.
We are repatriating most of the citizens over there back to France.
And then some of them are going to Macedonia or somewhere they call it.
I don't know. But it's been very scary in Israel of late. And Israel was the first.
If you don't want to live nicely with your neighbors, what do you expect?
Israel was the first country to accept
Dual citizenship.
ceasefire from Trump. Look at the system of peace.
But they breached it already.
Oh, really?
They breached the thing bombing anyhow.
Who is bombing the other?
Iran through, so I don't know whether after the ceasefire or before the ceasefire.
Oh, no, Iran has accepted a ceasefire to protect their country, but not to stop the nuclear agenda.
Of course, that one they don't need to stop it. They don't need to stop it.
So if Trump is not going to bomb them again, the next time we will hear about Iran, it will be flying missiles.
Mr. Chung will be controlling some of the missiles for them.
And that young man in North Korea.
Rocket man.
Rocket man. As advised Iran to withdraw from that Atomic Energy Commission. They will give them every support they need to build.
Is that what Rocket Man said?
Yeah, to build the nuclear.
Wow.
But they want themselves in numbers. If Iran becomes a nuclear power, it will be fighting on the side of Russians, North Koreans, and where again? I don't know, Pakistan. I know one day, one day, they will open fire.
Other people have it. So why are some not supposed to have? Some are supposed to have.
They call it proliferation, something like that. It doesn't have to be so common as any weapon, because you can decide the fate of the planet with nuclear warheads.
So why did they develop that in the first place?
It's not a weapon to be used in aggression. It's just a dissuasive weapon so that you become unattackable. The idea is if you join the club, you have your peace, nobody is going to disturb you. So even Trump has to go to North Korea to negotiate with Rocket Man. Almighty Trump.
Did he go to North Korea in his first term?
No, I think they met in Singapore.
He didn't go because Rocket Man and his people there, they don't take chances. So.
No, but
they will kidnap him. They will kidnap him.
They met somehow, and
I think in Korea or somewhere, maybe.
Which Korea? Not South Korea.
South Korea, is it?
I've forgotten the venue. I think it was Singapore. Yeah, I'm sure it was Singapore. And Trump speaks in superlative. Hey, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this.
Hello? Yeah, Sheriff, yeah.
Okay. So, hey, now we are no mumpoko. A Yusuko, a friend is saying, this man, and then station no, or by in Abby, a momoko. Yanti, or Okatechi aba, okatechi amiboni dino abe. Okatechi.
Aba.
Ene wabadia be mai latest na mimi nimse awakonta ene wayeyi wasizi ye platform.
Ade. What's the name?
Topics I discuss Hano. And we talk about NDC and MPP or Majigana.
Aba Kwame, the tenant say it mean can MPP assembly see a yeke. You see no. Ye party bia of Kwame. Say no. Say Ghana for any party bia apart from NDC one any party bia for MPP.
This is the Ghana Bay Ampo Ghana Bay one party state because
majority come from Diablo. MPP ne go se siano. Any na so.
Like bandi cry na fi the party
MPP na aya na ya ba platform people defend the MPP no. MPP bi no se sie bi mo, e ti o se sie MPP bi ani ho. Se sie na president.
The word patriot cry de ko che din mu no. E say ye ka che say so ntiasia ye pa cho. Patriot no. Che ko do mai na mo no mu mai.
Se MPP no. Ye pe omun ni obi kra na ombetuma ka se send pa we say na betum die omunyanya say one be flag bearer no kra no omunyanya bi na aka se be ka be twi se MPP go ba bi
kai
omuni flag bearer say for now no aye to se se ye kasa be no kasa o mu kasa ko tufu redu me say ye no Ghana no ye nya a listening leader ye nya obia na suta fomo a
wow
say obi bo ni fie ko Ghana e vibrate e wo flash house e vibrate on moment
wow
e mo sha se dwene say di ne be ye di amanfo trust dwene o amanfo trust dwene hye kro do be se kro ne kro
afi ni ehunu say o se chichiri Ghana Bugine ni abrante no wache nyanso. Ni edi agro.
Okay, edi agro che.
FPP kra de na ye nka kra. Wo mu de
edi obokobe. Edi agro che. De bia bi ba me kasa because wo wa ni be dwa asu. Mi be dwa obi asu. Mi ne enya be transe be keka de be keka kanesa. Da bi.
Wow.
Eya dia BBC avocom BBC would yen picture so nkosi first to 5th July ni hunu chef phobia wanimu a eyi ni tibank ketenkete
o wa ye de wo ji o kina di pa o
me na se ewiase no de tell ni se wo ye bibia wo se bibiase a ai se wo di eduaba chef mo no say etina obegine di say eduaba no be fifi na aso aba na be boa
we enu ne friend faith no
sa etino eduaba no so di chefom na wo di say wo gusunsuo ebetima fefe na ebetima peja na etima be so na aso eduaba oso di a ne say ade na wo ye no e wo so gusu to egusu ya say de wo di so wo nya no e wo so to gusu a ama hunu sa ade na would share from one in the home ever so a diablo.
Wow.
Etino say, yet no man will see mamma. Ya ma. You say, ye co. See ye dio. Ye one no say. One the dear anymore. One day for the air crow. Ye two to a back. Mikai. Yetumi abato okoni yetumi kofa ebo na da koto se aha na me baba bi ja koto aba yetumi kofa nkunya na da kosi sikiu obekọ police station na nkunya ene mo ene de da ho no na amanfo akwakoda e chero ade kia se ye pa obi aba bedi anim na se ye hunu se sandi pa oba bedi anim no obetuma boa ma
at least you be can you create crony who's here quit no yeah the bia safu we no eba ne omoda ro ho na bre safu we de bia mo na omoda ro ho na bre yetimi hu se ye bia safu we di bre ye
and that
yetimi hu
omo wie yaba
oh omo wie yaba o omo wie di aba me say party na friend MPP ni die se si offer kwame me say party de ejina wo se MPP no ade fere nim guasie party eye nim guasie oh they themselves no munim say omo anka so munim Jamaica say Jamaica abranti o ka say onka de o kan omo no kro na me ka no because say wutimi be do be kansem go bi so obetimi be twa bi da adapa no kunu sunsun ene ne kra na wudi ko siba bi ne say ibi obofo bi ne ko pete nipa kro mo lenwu na wudi be nya kunya na betsa so emfie nwotwe na wutimi nya ade bia ntimi akire say abrante na wo kan ho se bone bebrebe no wudi say kesi bi ne say bi mu du say pa bi a te say ebe kese safo wedi yintimi mo nko enam se sa ba ko na oni e kan masebo no mu amposo on be di o ma na bro eti sa hu a ye de mfiama mo mfie nwotwe no enya dia Ghana fo yintimi mo nko da ti mo an ye be mo guso atena so mfie nwotwe du ye no kwa me say Ghana fo die ne ko mo ko me say hwe voting ni say fa ko e Ghana fo do mo kra no sunsun nipa ekoto aba ne se safo ye mpom biem parliament we dey see parliament
ye tu on what is say banchi
ye tu on mo ye kese ye banchi po kese dey ye tu etutu etu omo enti me no me anytime I make the say sa party na MPP na party na ko ene die no ko nim say kane no ye nyina ye beti ase say two political parties we and the culture me call come be dia kon eye and that's what omo hu bi da and say bia omo timi hu say omo timi hihye bibia timi hihye bibia ma hu bi kitu e bi say and no kon kra no bet me tina so kasa de me kasa sie me kasa aya me ka na asa kwa say oh asa banti okoje sike there be because say ye ntu na mo bi obi mfa obi tiri ko na mo ba ku bi a ni te say ye otiri ko animu da ana say obi tiri to na mo bi a ba ku bi tiri mfa hu say nya awotoso bi a ye tiri nya ne say then because I want to so of come I want to know my okunu no as too much until you hear obi a obi bi kibi na at least no hu say and that's what be wo hono etino say wo su kura na obe poni musun kakra na wahwe de wo ye no wo na me chene no be nya hoto so bi say
o wan
ye
aho kire na eduru ni maximum enti say e ba say temperature no follow kakra bi a ye fi say e show no asa what did the American ask you
o ga me ade no say the wo kai is see ya no ade ne nkok enya kra o
denye
ana they know be say ejuma sem sika sem ahokyere mu ahokyere che say wo home kra na nyankopon na timi so stem timi gusu nipa home ma nipa timi home I'm telling you say
yes ka sem su yi otumu se ni trimu odian kasa
it will be o support we di wa hanu me mo and this individual me omo in person amamu no de buy na nye omo overcome bi so wonu na nkasa mo party mu no wonu mo party ni mo ye MPC omo ye delegate whatsoever no they know some performance no was way too bad it me and tell me
what did you fankoye campaign into what in ho
why
ala chemati
aha papa masida bonisulia masida bo papa sulia bi a say papa we dey sulia we can the bob fra ye the bob frano or call so as akro and say oh what ye nya sabra na panyin we won obo party no what the party new ni na kuma ni papa we John man munyam carry my party match the papa just say mo good ni mo say
Almost say o mudi
na me kaze me na me kan fombo de opanyin ye die me say enye say bi edede me yo ena me nim say nya do with me nyina because ade dey ni me na sodo idea headers no also get over it also na wo buy no so although we man make so much mess no and then because we na president we na leader although and no man say out to a level say me ko me gidi bi say and me we ya no de mi hu no na me ni sa gidi ni me hu bi o de mi hu no na me hu ni say we to ba ye no me want to we bi ama bi ka kribie unity bi to we bi unity na me ni sa gidi no come na me ni say dollar betima ba pataba aba sa 10 na me ni how in which way I mean come back so no me ni gidi bia say fuel price no betima ba 1075 1080 diesel about 12 point something diesel
dollar cry tiabama afi di omo egbo broches omo egua broches ntie ni esike di baga na ho di be sen manwo
mami che wadi bi mami che chono baby be che wadi bi sisi ofakwa me ena amanfo empeso betie no dollar no ba se manya mawie be ba single digit
wow
ti de be no be ba single digit wie na food prices eba from say keep na other prices be from building materials na be from na sika sha bus system say keep abulchi ne bibia bi abulchi debi abulchi
egu ya na
me chiro se di sifati eba amanfo nya hunu ye no me say building materials system no amanfo timi enye sika kakakakra mu botom ema ko doma utimi nye sika timi nye sika bitimi tuo ni sanoma no na se de papa shishi ni na bibia ye normalize gana fa ni empe bibi hu kese bia o se ni pa ho be to ye na ye de wiwe se de ho be to ye na ye de wiwe o enti se hu timi to ye na ye timi ko dom ye ma me ni ko dom wo shop ene ayi business utimi 2 coin ko China is American ko de ye tutu adum ni American se no this ade ye tutu adum fasa American ko ya American se mo ko mfanto nchen ye tutu ko China ko timi je say zero tax e dia tutu so ma say wo ko to no ma wo China o de ma free say no tax ni ade na utimi ko be $5,000 now the right China now utimi some amount of goods be na the back home na udan fufu na so batiti so no mo be to be na no to na dey American e konju
top production machines na you produce
say na I think say trade minister no I think say the hold the conference be and the trade minister I think what the two Chinese delegation and they say wo mo timi for machines be sikumu hanamo one production with your home machines in basic kuma. Ye be kuna mono. Ye be kuna American China phone so embassy kuma. No one fit to kuma ya. Na won. And nam GDBia, woman ka so bo mu hu. Me de ofa more butcher musa se en hwam na mo pack mu no mayi. Mututu no mayi ten.
Na me de ka mi we na ka metumi aboa no a. Enye kan ya de echi na me di echi
Abakwame the way a music and air corner air ban any the way for bro akontu musa gusu bro akontu mu dan kan sa no no mu twi na bodin ni sa de na ye di tutu am so no ne insurance abo kese ni si no se ko and normalize pa no a obeka se Ghana will be the best in Africa. Ghana, let me say Ghana will be the best place to be. Ghana will be the best place to be. It will not be abroad. Say you never fall into the single digit currency be a money baby. They say no the dollar bar $100 no. 125 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, Pibia ko China.
First, no, 1,500, 1,600 with $100 about 1,005, 1,006. Now, no, it's $100 is $1,000 is 1,025 Ghana cedis. And you know, say if it runs down to the single digits now, pound no, and then now pound no now a year I think it's 12 or 13. Pound no, which was when you about 21 Ghana cedis and then 1921 cedis no. Now no, and about 13 Ghana cedis no. It's telling you, say these presidents, some group of people are also say, and if they continue to work hard now, what no year man, what is care about also more. Now I'm just thinking about the way over bria 1,000 2,000. Now would it more now could try rent? Would the more now could try rent and grocery? Now who someone said dinner mayor? What is it getting now could try rent?
50% of my pension, a renting, and cut bills a cry to electricity gas renting
Muno at the point no you be at risk. You what there because I don't think I say one who throw me card do mean throw me car. The reality woman and an American. Sa ban we nin tutu ni hihye na se sie kasa dwuma ni nya investors bi no be bi dwuma na boys hit me nya wotumi ye do nya 5,000 nya 6,000 and bosome no ko han dan bi apartment bi na apartment we try to be every month no 350 400 e wo Ghana hanum no or 5,000 no or poor baby need to transfer apartment no ba na ye dwuma no so ba no so je kakra no mutiti ho a they are far better than what abuchi so what abuchi was laugh no what abuchi will na kwa bibi yo
as a second na wa abuchi dia na afi de o ba be hia ni udru Ghana uni wait
na wonya we hu won let me tell you say eti ni enye we na ni epe eye we na ni epe eye we na ni epe eye we ni epe na oban we ode beba so ye light in sama enkoye obahehye ya kwan ya bebre minim me drive okrum a minim de wa ye kwan sifati ye kwan ne ye enye ono nko na meba be bon to so beba be won say enne na de so bobo bon say enye say but minim say obey ni kakanka when kakanka so let me say
anyway on the side of infrastructure there yenti mama ni nikesi yenti
in terms of infrastructure so oba no say project bia no a yedi kan yi a enye completed no wono no oba besusu ba ni kakanka because abandoned projects engu ono mo sa emra ebetimi de kaska go ship na yapija na yetimi use no entina so wotimi ye we ni kakanka na this no dodo na tifu komo a no project kasi bia wo na nim no a no fo say bia moving forward no say investors no ebe cross ade no say state no be fa no cross ade no. I respect this man strongly. I really respect this man.
Oh hene
yeah
ma mo abaso said e wo adwene city en wo ho senka enya nipa be 100 pe o mo dwene said e wo dwene ya enka Ghana ye automatically if you say
be ba cho me ba bine wa enra yi na my wife yeah also obeso cook mas na we used to look at flight in that na me chena we used to look at flight in that me so and you want try no use back no hwade me am drive Sunday me am drive no kokutuka
30 minutes
na me wife ko si ho no my wife pa na twa leti hanu wa kr ade munya nkoya na makokudu kuma sim that's dramatic
wow 30 minutes
so the me
dollar no ama price na ba fam
Metacho. Of a comment, a bit one pacho casa.
na make us a me boa basso said the Osi Ufri Ginaso, a friend near man, angle no out the Fenocrano. Emma, who say, in fact, Nipo be Ghana or more raising up about the Abano yet. No, for Kwame no Bisase, Mahaman can infrastructure and Sunyai Ring Road, upper Ring Road. Mahama by ya or more ya just say, Oko Hukwana 22 kilometers. In fact, Sunyai upper Ring Road, yeah, for Kronu Huasia. Was also as a boss and crying Kumasi, you know, where Ring Road no be the big push agenda no and rock around another 3 days in Omoko Lanche or money say Chinese companies you know make transit a year home meeting. You know, fast right there and none a friend big push, you know. Big push agenda no yeah.
Or your prison and contact for
Yeah, no, that call that goes in your crown, say, son or kind or say my in laws.
Yeah.
I mean, boy, you are because of why they have a whole nanya meeting out of my course. I'm with you.
The telling say, yes, shall see your woman on no, but see, yes, shall see him prepare.
Yeah, crying to be over here, number.
And I'm saying, say, a kuya, say, papa to me, and it's not, you know, to go now to call a question, man, and you move because they need that swap. Now, what one need that swap? Who may be out for a home in heaven, who for a home in ya, say, ya, and I say, the dear means to be beautiful being to me, Emma, who said, they are now one, I saw the old one, and I said, the Yawo Diana, a bit a year. Now, at this point, no, sir, didn't gonna afford channel. And now say, ye do a yaw or year for so long, and what yaw for so long in Zino. I dear no, I say, I see you, who I see you, I see a J, that's a G, I see a tears, I see a tears here. And I did piano. On say, ye will nip pia, yet maybe I did can say, I deal with Papa no yadi be in Tino. Yen she need the name of the oil, obey my yadiano, and numbs the oil into which my would you attain a dear chira? Would you attain dear chira? And the people be a baby who da. Say yet your table dear chiri, said your table did the oil in the cheese, a year end this in Tino, and the war yeno, and you attain dear chira, Mr. Papa, oil in you who da. But obi be free about one thing about who say, hey, can I form idea? Obi be free about one thing about who say, Papa, or you know me, but ye and I didn't say, ye party, you know, ye timing pussy, but ye did step upon what ya the papa, and the way you be and the pussy negatives, the man. At this way, the man will no more in film what you know, our mentimian. Still, I need you which say, dear Papa, yen pussy be deady. Now, no, the own to me, not this will be an about ye, not the way you know, yet your sister, and not see your what I be faster the own to me in Tino. On Timo, or this estimacy, Coco Mensa, young men to be my bay in Tino, say, I'll be you, but no one knows one pit and this in Tino, and one Tino, on to me, a day. On to me, say, I dare say. I dear say, why not? Why? Me cry, to me, something to come with the who quantity the manoa. Et the papa ye, and to bet my papa ye, and I said, ought to know my yen. May I be question myself into the come with your con, not supporting the papa ye. And to come with your bit my sister no masana. I will be some hosa of a comment, be some hosa. What would you
Hey, hello, dear. Your friend is saying, Adia Masono, your friend in history.
And you know, a branch open you say, our ban. What your community da? A bit your community da. A community freelancer, or mana casting a year community freelancer, or mana and Asadi opinion as Haba, the Lipa ye who ya, and to almost at Obama opinion, or Payeno. won ma ya koma enye ya won ma ya
kwa mishrawa
Wota mo aso.
yeah
o hwani
Wo ene mani mfana no nsie na afi ye mfama mu. Wai.
o ma onkasa
Dabi oba be ye ndana sorry.
hwani be ya sorry
Bibi obe ya sorry ne wuku obe ya sorry satam.
oh bibi yo bibi ene ma min kasa wi na mi asoro mi de na mi asem de papa na mi asem de papa mama no nsi na mi kasa bi aba kasa enti no the time aso ho
Wo de kasa fu anu si na afi omra. Ono so oba eja.
okay enti no se opanyini aba no oyi bibia se ebenya dom ene ahotoso say at least no 6 months oba yi wonti gane ni bi wonti yabro eye titire de wo mu na wo ya ne afamu na wo try say obeyi hu kakran me ahoto e pe enuma mienu a me makan ofa me so we ndi pepe we dwedini o ma we semu a wuti so wani bitma ye kokopa wani we dwedini a wo de safari e se die adwuma wani obi so ya ne krono ne kun kra dollar ukofo ni mo baba du no na usika nyina ano
we are persuaded
etino so waba na say ka kwe bi aba a big relief a huge relief we can afford to keep me da ye tenya ko mo asike but ye hu say as enye sla enye ye hu say as ye hu hwe ye hu say onye hwe dine ke kanisa no adi te was it we can some petrol fuel price ye nyina nim say diesel almost 18 and in manioma almost free so 17 something as you see this is about 12 yeah we say slano opening in terms of the economy no yeah that is not reflecting what told is not reflecting some of us we see say is doing well it is helping gradually no baby was here do no and send no up no pressure na reduce you better cancer them we say the negatives negatives gum se sa na yete de ya obi baje no wo sell man I was here force money pale sell man no se say ne be ko kuso akoso de ya so obi baje o man no wo sell man we don't need to come and criticize anything see a person say de be ko ni say nko ade a say ni pay ya didn't mean kanfo a no be sell man na be ka say onye ni ye I was here to make a bon man sell man ye ade de ye hu san afọ ma bibi mra
Yo, and then the baby one no, or why never close to you. Obedia dance here, what him and all money evidence. Until I won't tear here, also to make the open. But then the dear some number they hand over. I'm a baby and Crawford. Ghana, Yasum Ghana. Yo, Bibi.
That's it.
Yeah,